Hey, welcome everybody to this very, very special training session. Barry Plasko here at the helm, and I'm joined by the legend of all things digital, Mr. Itamar Shafir. How you doing, Itamar?
Hey Barry, happy to be here. Hi everybody.
Wow, you sound actually so clear. This is unusually clear. I think you're calling in. This is like new technology at its best. Guys, if you can hear us loud and clear, just let us know in the chat box. Over the next hour, we're about to share something which is completely unique. It's going to arm our members with something so unique that business owners, store owners themselves are going to have something that literally everyone's going to want this. First page Google rankings. And they're not going to have to pay until we get the result. We're going to share with them how they're going to get a result. But Itamar, can you encapsulate in about 30 seconds why is today's training so important for our members?
Yeah, I think everybody wants to be on the first page of Google, right? Anybody who has any type of business, obviously it's a lot of traffic, a lot of conversions, great branding. And we have a solution that can basically get you there on pay-per result option and do it fast and keep you there for a very long time. And we built a very nice training around it that we want to share with you today. So I think whatever you're doing in online marketing, e-commerce, offline, any type of business, B2B, B2C, being on the first page of Google is relevant to you or your clients.
Guys, just do me a favor. Let me know in the chat box if you are focused primarily with an e-commerce business, or you are focused on a digital agency type of business, or you just want to make money fast. So right, either e-com, digital, or fast. I just want to see what we got here in the room. Mixture, e-com, fast, lots of fast, e-com and digital, digital, lots of digitals, a few e-commerce, bunch more e-commerce now, and lots of fast. Okay, so excellent. And I'm just curious, for those of you that are doing both or digital, who here is already are you in the process of building that, or do you already have clients? Write build or clients. If you're building, okay, then write building. If you've got clients, write the word client. Okay, so we've got a mixture here, clients, building, clients, building. Okay, so we've got an array of members here. Absolutely very, 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 very impressive. Okay, great. All right. And one final question, guys, just so we know who's here. For those of you that already know Itamar, you're part of the Umbrella group, just write in the chat box, umbrella. Just curious, write the word umbrella in the chat box if you're already a member of the Umbrella team, and don't write anything if you're not. Okay, great. So we got a tremendous mixer of our very best members that are here right now, which is very exciting. All right, guys, I just want to make sure that you've removed all distractions. I'm telling you, in the next hour, you're going to see something amazing. And we're going to owe a debt of gratitude to this guy, Itamar. And some of you, just a very brief introduction. If you don't know who Itamar is, Itamar has been working with some of our members who got extraordinary results in digital marketing. But what is absolutely unique about Itamar, if you ask me, is his ability to take those members, helping a lot of his members to become successful. But then as a result, he's received a tremendous reputation in the digital market. So large companies, and perhaps Itamar, you can mention just, some of the companies that you're working with, but some of these large companies have brought to Itamar's attention new ideas that can be shared with our members. It's allowed a lot more of our members to achieve success. That opens up even more doors. And one massive door that's about to open to you today, and it's quite possibly only for you today. And more details that in just a second. But Itamar, just share, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, the types of companies that you've been working with as a result of the success that the Umbrella members have been having over the last 8 to 12 months.
Yeah, so as you know, Barry, this is my industry. I come from automated marketing platforms, and setting up Umbrella, we start working with what you would call more mainstream, bigger companies, but using the power of our group, our community, we've been able to get deals and access to new features that almost no one can get access to alone besides very big resellers. So we have anybody on our system from companies that are very well known in the public, like Yext, from local listing that a lot of people know to broadly, and maybe some new, more innovative companies like Empire that provide card link offers, and Empathic that provide healthcare reputation management, videos, Facebook, a lot of things. And everything that we have managed to achieve was greatly due to the fact that we have actually managed to create a community of a lot of digital marketers that provide a lot of value for these companies, and through that value, we're able to get better and better deals for everybody and newer opportunities. So that's the power of the community, and I think everybody can appreciate that even on a personal level.
Awesome, guys. So I just want to make sure everyone is ready. Just give me a big ready in the chat box if you're ready to see something spectacular. So I want to get 998 readies in the chat box. Just make sure the cat has been fed. You're focused, because I'm telling you, over the next 60, 70 minutes, you're going to see something incredible. All right. Brett, if you could just hand the screen over to me, I very much appreciate it. I'm just going to share my screen, and hopefully you guys will be able to see my screen in just a second. Hold on, Brett, if you can just get it back to me as well. I'm sorry, it disappeared. If you can just share with me the screen. I simply aren't showing my screen, I don't think. Let's get it back. Here we go, guys. You'll be 3, 2, 1. Guys, if you can see my screen, just give me a big yes in the chat box. And by the way, what we're about to share with you is going to be relevant everywhere in the English-speaking world, absolutely everywhere. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're working with anyone that is working with English, this is going to work. And you're going to see the power of this in just a second. All right, I can see that everyone can see my screen. Let's get into this right away. I'm just going to move all my distractions. Actually, 1 second, guys. I do just need to pause the screen just a second, and I'll be able to see everything. Just 1 second. Share screen from the beginning. Display, swap over, and you guys should be able to see my screen right now. Itamar, hopefully you can see my screen. All right, guys, let's get going. We're going to share with you the SEO offer any store, any business will not be able to refuse. And we're seeing this already. We're going to show you a ton of proof as well from our some members that have already been testing this out, and it's going to be very powerful. So here's the overview. You're about to learn how to grab a healthy slice of the $68 billion local search market. You're going to be armed with an offer that businesses, store owners simply will not be able to resist. By the end of today, you'll be able to make an incredible results-based SEO offer, which means you'll be able to tell anyone, I'm going to get you on the first page of Google, or you don't pay a thing. So you're going to remove all resistance that any business has so they can get started. Which business does not want to get the deluge of potential traffic from Google, especially when they're not going to have to pay anything up front, plus they're going to be paying you less than they would ever pay practically anyone else. And in the meantime, you're going to make a lot of recurring profits from that transaction. I'm going to share everything with you in the next 60 minutes. You'll be able to get a business anywhere in the English-speaking world to first page Google rankings with fast, allow you to keep clients on board for years and years and years. You have something unique that no other company will be able to offer. So I don't care if you're in Australia, Canada, South Africa, UK, Ireland, New Zealand, other English-speaking countries, or even in a non-English-speaking country, you'll be able to do this to any website that wants or sells or has a website in English. You're going to get exclusive low price. You're going to see something that you would not believe that's going to allow you to get a lot of recurring income. And you're going to discover how several of our VIP members that introduced to the training we're about to share with you, we did this in a small close-off group last week, already started to close deals on the training. You're going to see this, and literally some of those deals could be worth $40,000. And I'm hoping, this is my hope, guys, that during the course of this training in the next 60 minutes, maybe one of two of you will close a deal right now on this training. You'll see how easy it is and how interesting the offer is, and why any business that you'd ever offer this to cannot say no. And you'll be able to apply this to your own store. If you're an e-commerce person, you'll be able to apply this to your own store. You can do this with e-commerce stores as well. So guys, who's ready? to discover an SEO results-based marketing and how you can use this to close highly lucrative long-term deals with absolutely no selling whatsoever, no fulfillment whatsoever, not having to ask for any money whatsoever, literally allow businesses to experience the power of first page ranking on Google for nothing and only pay when they get a result. Give me a big ready in the chat box. I want to see 999 readies in the chat box, or we can take an early bath here. All right, people going berserk. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I want to do, by Itamar, anything you'd like to say before we get into the meat and potatoes?
No, I really want to get into the meat and potatoes. I think I'm very excited for it. So let's show them.
And if Itamar's a vegetarian, he wants to see the meat and potatoes, it is exciting. Okay, so here we go. Here is the introduction I'm going to provide you right now. A little 2-minute introduction to the 68 billion local search industry and why you're going to want to grab a piece of it. So bear with me for the next 90 seconds, 2 minutes, because I'm about to give you an introduction to the entire market. You understand this, you'll see a massive hole in the market that every person here is going to be able to penetrate. I'm telling you, there will not be a person here that will not feel that they could penetrate this market in the next 60 minutes. So let's get into this. When we talk about local search, we're talking about people on Google, on other search engines who are searching for something local. We know that more users do searches every day. 93% of online experiences begin with search. Searches for businesses are predominantly local, and users have become accustomed to getting geo-relevant results-specific searches. So if you're looking for a pizza, Google is going to return to you a pizza store. It's in your local vicinity. It's possible because whether you're using Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, or any other type of search or mobile search, or on your Chrome desktop, search engines know where you're searching from. So this is a huge, huge market. Now, it's great that people search, but what's the value for a business? Now, listen very carefully. Local searches lead 50% of mobile visitors to visit a store within 24 hours. So not only is this an incredible 93% of all online activity starts with a search, 50% of people that are looking for something locally will end up in that store. And it's 34% if they search on a desktop or a tablet. This is insane. Now you say, okay, but people show up in a store. What does that lead to money for the business? Listen to this. 18% of local mobile searches leads to a sale within 1 day. All right, once you get a feel why this is a $68 billion market, let us know in the chat box. 81% of shoppers are conducting online research before buying something, right? So we see this is a humongous market. An additional fact, is there a business in the world that would not want to be on the front page of Google, especially at the top of Google, for that search? So if someone's searching for a pizza, is there a pizza store would not want to be front and center on the first page of Google? It's guaranteed money. Whether I'm an attorney, a lawyer, an HVAC, a physician, a restaurant, a cleaner, almost anything else, an accountant, anyone. If I'm searching for a plumber, would I, as a plumber, would I want to be on the front page of Google and make money because I'm on the front page of Google if I could be guaranteed I don't pay a thing until I get there? And when I do get there, I will be paying low prices and then be able to make a lot of money in the process. Guys, does everyone see why this is starting to get attractive? I want to add another point. Yep. Not only does every business want to be there, they really don't have a choice. They really need to be there, because if they're not going to be there, someone else is going to grab that business. So if I'm a landscaping expert in Dallas, Texas, do I want Texas Oasis and Good Earth and G Green's landscape management? Do I want them to steal my clients, or do I want to be on the front of Google? So they really know the need to be there. Itamar, your comments.
Yeah, Barry. I wanted to ask the members on the webinar right now. Like, I think even intuitively, all of us know that we search for businesses all the time, right? Using our mobile phone, using our desktop. If we're looking for a service provider, if you're looking for an HVAC company, a cleaner, a lawyer, obviously if we're looking for a restaurant, right? We'll all search on Yelp, we'll search on Google. So, just with a raise of hands, with a yes and no, how many of you do actually search for businesses before you go ahead and contract with that business or go to that restaurant.
Almost everyone here is already yes.
Right. So I think I love the research and I know the facts, but I'm saying for us as users and consumers, we already know everybody are searching for businesses. It's like an obvious. So if everybody are searching for businesses all the time and Google is number one, then being on the first page of Google means you're the king of that location. So that's why it's so important for businesses. Even if you don't know the research, it's so intuitive for business owners and for us.
So guys, you all understand the potential of local search and why it's a $68 billion industry. People are searching to purchase. Anyone that's at the top of Google is going to get the business. Businesses want it, and the potential value of it is extraordinary. All right, I think we're all in agreement with that. Let's move on.
Extraordinary, and obvious. I think that's important. Google made a very good job at telling businesses it's obvious that they need to be on the first page of Google. It's not us that we don't need to convince them. They know.
They know. So businesses know. They're reminded about the value of getting to the front page of Google, as Itamar just pointed out. They know the value of this. But despite that, guys, and this is now the most important element, there are still two reasons why they're not jumping on other SEO offers. There are businesses that are offering SEO, but businesses on the whole are not jumping on those offers for two main reasons. If you understand those two main reasons, you'll see the hole in the market that you'll be able to grab a piece of. Here are the two main reasons. Guys, I'd love to get your feedback because you are marketers. What do you think are the two main reasons why businesses are not taking on traditional SEO services? What is the hang up? What is holding them back? Michael, brilliant. Skepticism. Takes time. Okay, time's a good element. Don't trust, said Adam. Brilliant. Cost, says MC. Brilliant. Incompetency, says JP. You guys are getting there. Okay, no guarantee, says Kafel. Guys, you guys are hitting the nail on the head. There's 2.5 main reasons, if not 3 reasons. One, it's expensive. And there's a reason why it's expensive. Google's changing the algorithm 400 times a year. So the companies that are doing this, they're constantly having to change their work patterns. They're going to have to create a ton of content and lead building, listing management. They have to change with Google all the time. So it requires a ton of work and a lot of know-how. As a result, it's very expensive. So most businesses are not willing to spend the high prices that companies are demanding. Now, this is from Moz Research. This is the authority in this market. Moz Research, having conducted the research of over 500, I believe, agencies, reached a conclusion. The agencies are charging on average $1,000 to $5,000 a month in order to provide SEO services. Not only that, they're demanding a commitment of 6 to 12 months. So a business will have to guarantee to pay $12,000 to $60,000 in order to even entertain the notion of doing SEO. That is a lot of money. Now, we don't know how many keywords exactly, what the average is from the Moz Research, but we do know that over 500 agencies they've got this information from over 500 agencies, and these are real numbers. Plus, there's a $2,000 to $3,000 setup fee. So a company would have to spend $14,000 to $62,000 just to get started with SEO with a year's commitment. All right, is that a big reason why a company would say no? Give me a big I get it in the chat box if you get that, right? All right, now on top of that, it's not just you have to pay $1,000 or $5,000 a month and a $2,000 or $3,000 setup fee. You have to commit to 6 to 12 months. There's fear, there's mistrust, and therefore deals are not cemented, despite the fact that businesses understand the value of being at the top of Google. Now, I think it was John that pointed out, and this leads to a third problem. And well done, John, you're the first to say this. Whilst it's prudent of SEO professionals not to commit to success, the structure of not having to show return on investment for 6 months invites unscrupulous and unprofessional marketers to say, hey, I'll take care of your SEO. Just pay me $500 a month, $700 a month, and we'll see what we get in 6 months. And some of them are making promises. I'm going to get you first page rankings. So they basically are collecting 6 months or 12 months of payments and not getting a result. So this market is begging for an alternative offer. one that is not going to be ridiculously expensive, one that's not going to force me into a 6 to 12 month commitment, and I want to put all of the pressure on the company. I don't want to take all of the burden and responsibility and all of the risk on myself as a business owner. All right, guys, if you're seeing the hole in the market, write in the chat box, hole, H-O-L-E. If you understand that we've got this massive $68 billion market, we've got businesses that are dying to be at the top of Google, but they're not taking on SEO services, and they won't because of the commitment factor, the cost factor, and therefore they are ready for something new. All right, I just want to make sure everyone's got this. All right, I can see 990 odd yeses or holes. Okay, now we got this. And the SEO providers, they have no choice but to charge a lot because of the amount of time to create the content. So there's a massive hole ready for you to grab. Let's move on. Now, this is the most important point of all. If you understand the next couple of slides, you've opened the door to be able to grab a piece of this insane market. Who would like to see the most simple, most irresistible offer that's going to break through all of the barriers, all of the resistance, that's going to allow you to grab a share of this market today? We had people on this training. We had a small group of our umbrella members last week. We had people closing deals today. I'm pretty sure that some of you are going to be able to grab a deal in the next few minutes if you follow what we're about to share with you. All right, here it is. What if you could offer businesses the following? Here's what you're going to say. What if you could say, and by the way, you don't have to say it with your mouth. You've got a lead generation system that's going to do this for you. What if you could say to any business, I'm going to get you on the first page of Google, or you don't pay a thing. All the risk is on me. Don't pay me a thing. My job is to get you on the first page of Google. Once we get there, I've proven myself, and I'm going to invest a ton. By the way, you're not investing anything, but you can say there is a ton of investment of money, which there is, by someone's going to do this for you, by our team that's going to do this for you. That's what I'm telling you. But you're just going to tell them that our team is investing a fortune, and the risk is totally on us. Until we get you there, you don't pay a thing. Who understands why that is an irresistible offer? Write in the chat box, amazing. If you understand why that is will break down the resistance of businesses that are concerned by price, are concerned by commitment, zero commitment. All the obligations, all the risk is on us. Guys, you're about to be armed with something that is totally unique. No one else is armed with. I'm going to go further what you're going to say. This is going to melt their hearts. What if you could add, by the way, Mr. or Mrs. Business Person, no commitment. If we don't get you there in 6 months, just leave the agreement. No commitments whatsoever. All the risk is on us. Do you understand why a PPR, pay per result SEO offer, is interesting for businesses? It's an absolute no-brainer. There isn't a business in this world that doesn't want to get the top of Google for a local search. Their problem is the amount of unscrupulous behavior out there of marketers, the inability to commit to results. And if they didn't have to pay until they got a result, they would jump all over it. Of course they would, especially when there's no upfront costs. It's pay per result. There's an easy exit option. There's no fear, and there's massive potential results. Okay, yeah, PPR, pay per result. Remember what Moz research told us. The average price of SEO services is $1,000 to $5,000 a month. I'm going to ask you a question, guys, and if you answer this, literally the sky's the limit for you. What offer would you love to make, whereas you'll tell a business, don't pay me anything, only when we get you your first keyword to the top of to Google's page 1 rankings, only then you need to invest X number of dollars. Remember, everyone else is charging $1,000 to $5,000. What number would you like to offer, especially if you can make a fortune in recurring income in the process that would kill the opposition? Give me a number, guys. I want to see. How much would you like to be able to charge that would make an irresistible offer? I want to see who's really got this. Paul K, you are smart. Andrew, you are smart. Trish, that is incredible. George, you'd be making a ton of money doing that. Daryl, you'll be breaking the opposition with doing that. Sandra would be killing the opposition. Claire would be killing the opposition. Jim Lothar, you're going to kill the opposition with that. Rodney would kill the opposition with that. Christmas, you would kill the opposition with that. Kafel, you're about to kill the opposition with that. Dean is going to murder the opposition with that. All right. Here we go, guys. Now, some of you may faint, so please strap yourself down because we're about to share something crazy. Listen to this. You are about to work with our team, and the cost for you, and you're going to be working with 12 keywords. That is a massive amount of keywords for just $275, and only when they get a result. Let me make sure you understand this. They don't get a result. They don't pay anything. You don't pay anything. You, once they get a result, and they will be paying you, those of you said $500, $575, some of you said $750. You would be able to charge $500, $750. That will murder the opposition that's demanding $1,000. And they are not doing it on a pay per result basis. You will be making a fortune in recurring income because the cost to you will only be $275 a month. So you'll be charging $500 or $700. $200 to $500 a month will be stuffed into your pocket. Guys,
members are blown away. I'm reading the.
I can see people going absolutely bonkers. Guys, if you see the potential, write the $ now. We're about to share something that is going to blow you away. If you see it, if you don't understand, write in a box, I don't understand. Again, the world is charging $1,000 to $5,000 a month. I wanted you to come up with a number that would kill that opposition. Some of you said $500. Some of you said $700. Guess what? You'd be killing the opposition with both those numbers, and the cost to you will only be $275, and only when a result is generated. All right, let me just make sure you absolutely get this. And again, that's for 12 keywords. Itamar, there is agencies out there that will offer pay per result, and the very, very few that do are on the higher end of the $1,000 to $5,000 a month demands because all of the risk is on them. This is totally irresistible. You combine the fact that it's low price to you, you can undercut the opposition, and you can get results. We're going to share with you the results. This is just a crazily irresistible offer you can make business. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I'm seeing so many comments. People immediately have a ton of questions, especially people who probably have some experience with SEO. Guys, I see all the questions, and we'll get to the Q&A a little later. But just to address a few, people asking why 12 keywords. Okay, we're going to get to that. There is a specific sales tactic that you sell 10 keywords, so you have an additional 2 that you can add. There are a lot of things that we're still going to go through, but I think the main proposition here of actually having pay per result, meaning you only pay when your keywords are ranked on page 1, in of itself is a very, very unique proposition in the market. And of course, you can add more than 12 keywords. You can sell 24 keywords, 36 keywords, and double, triple, quadruple your money. And Barry's going to get to this very soon.
Awesome. So let's progress, guys. We're only just started. I've told you, no one's going to walk away from this training today that doesn't absolutely get this and has the ability to make these sales today. Okay, now here's the next step. And a bunch of you were asking this question, so we're going to answer it right away. Here's the next point. With the solution we're about to share with you, you can expect fast results. So you're not going to be waiting months and months and months in order to be able to make the profits on this incredible offer. Why? Because the solution we're about to share with you is getting results super fast. You can see there that 80%, and Itamar, you can share, what is happening within 45 days? What's the 80% in green that our team is able to achieve, in 45 days?
So in 45 days, about 8 out of the 10 keywords rank on page 1. So that's That's the average. But even if you want to take some sort of an additional an additional time, sometimes it can take 2-3 months. So let's say 2-3 months to rank on page one for a few keywords. As you rank on page one, you immediately get paid. That's the deal. So as we rank a business on page one, they pay us, even if we rank them for 2 keywords, 5 keywords, or 10. And obviously, if we sold them, for example, 20 keywords from the 11th keyword and up, they pay double. Really depends how you price it, and we're going to get to that. But what you need to know is the solution we're working with can rank you on page one, local SEO on Google for phrases the client chooses, and we can consult within 2 months, sometimes 3.
Again, guys, look at those numbers. So imagine you're going to be working with your clients. You basically are saying, I'm going to get you there. Don't pay me until I get you there. And on average, 80% of keywords are getting there within 45 days, which means month 2, you're already in profit. Again, you're not paying for that service until we get the result. Neither is your client nor are you, but you can expect in many cases that your client will get a result in the second month, which means in the second month, you're already making money. This is absolutely insane. We're going to share with you why that is the case and why what you're about to be armed with is a totally unique offer. But these are results that we're getting very fast. Here's an example of Las Vegas fast house buyers. So initially, they had no first page rankings. They started September 16th, and look what happens. Within 3 months, look on the right-hand side, all of these keywords are ranking. Some of them rank 1 on page 1, rank 2 on page 1. Within 3 months, they're getting 1, 2, 3. I don't know, there must be 20, 25 keywords that they're getting ranked on page 1. Look at Satara Home. Again, when they started out, 0 rankings on page 1. But look what they get. They get 7 keywords within 3 months. Really powerful keywords. And some of them not even long tail, like very short tail on page 1. Some of them at the very top of page 1. Look at the Riddle Room. This is absolutely, I mean, this is an adventure game company. Again, within 3 months, they got seven keywords at the very top of the Google rankings. Within 3 months, they got 7. This is just absolutely unheard of. So this is the next point. So not only are you literally going to be able to get wholesale pricing with a company that's going to get results that are averaging about 45 days to get rankings, 80% of rankings already within 45 days, over 90%. The next month, you're getting fast results. So you're going to get paid very quickly. But on top of that, and this is the kicker, guys, if you understand this, you're going to understand why a couple of people that started making sales last week wrote to us and said, I believe that the deal I've closed, it could lead to a $40,000 to $50,000 deal. This is why the SEO sticks, because you can make an offer no one else can make. Not only are they only going to pay on a result, but our pricing, you can make the pricing $600, $750, and you literally are killing the opposition with a commitment that they don't pay until we get a result. Look at the following case studies. So this is Broadway Bank, for example. They started in 2012. They've been over 5 years, nearly 6 years. That's incredible. Here's another company, Tropical Products. This is a national company. They started in 2013. They've still been going over 4 years. That's clients been there. Here's another one.
Guys. Yeah. Also, I think it's just worth, Barry, reading just a few of those keywords. If you go to Tropical again, and then we can also look at the restaurant. We're talking about keywords like pet shampoo, okay? Pet shampoo manufacturers. If we're talking about private label, these guys are doing white label pet products. So we're talking about private label shampoo. That's a major keyword. It's not, an extremely long tail phrase. Personal care, contract filling, private label cleaning products. All the main keywords that they want, they're ranked on. And if you can continue to the restaurant, which is a local, Barton's Grill, it's a local restaurant. They've been with us for about 4 years. They're in Hannah, Massachusetts, and you're talking about main keywords as well. Outdoor patio dining, gluten-free Hannheim, vegetarian restaurant Hannheim, burgers Hannheim. So these are main things. And obviously, if you're from Hannheim, you don't need to write Hannheim. Google just gives you the results from Hannheim. So you basically write burgers. and you get Burton's Grill. And this is why they have 283 keywords on page 1. They basically rule Anaheim as far as, you know, the relevant keyword that they're ranked for. So it's not just the longevity, you know, how quick they do it, the longevity. It's also the fact that we're talking about quality keywords that actually fits and help the business.
And I want you to understand another thing is that they're going to be paying on every 12 keywords. So once they got a result, you know, after a couple of months, 3 months, they say, oh my goodness, for those 12 keywords, I'm getting traffic. They would then want more keywords, which means you can double your money. After another few months, they get even more keywords. They're going to want more keywords. That's how these clients are now. These are 283. So you divide that by 12. That is a lot of packages on each one. Those of you that wrote $550, you'll be making $300, $275 in profit every month on every 12 keywords. So you imagine if they got 36, you'll be making $750. You're making $1,000 perhaps in profit per client per month. Let's continue. There's a plumbing company, again, local campaign, plumber. Guys, you don't get better keywords than plumber if you're a plumbing company rather. They got 74 keywords. You can understand why this plumbing company wants to invest in so many keywords. They've been over 8 years with us. So I hope you're seeing not only we're getting fast results, but they're sticking forever. This is 7, 8 years, some of them. JJ Best, and this is a national campaign. And look at this. This is a classic car financing company. They've got the best keywords in town. Classic car financing, classic car auto, financing old car loans. They've been with us, you can see, for over 5 years. It's yes, 5 years. Guys, are you understanding? Yeah.
And it goes to show you also, it gives you an idea about the type of businesses. I know, guys, we usually concentrate, we usually focus, when we go to market with digital marketing, we focus on the main groups, right? Like HVAC, plumbers, dentists, lawyers, those guys. And those guys are great, they're amazing. But basically, SEO can be done to whatever niche and whatever business you might know, it might be part of your network or your client base. Could be a gift shop. It could be something very, very specific, like finance for fine classic automobiles, right? How many of those do you have? So SEO would work and be relevant for any business, as long tail and as small niche as you want, and also a newbie business. Doesn't have to be an established business. It does need to have a website, obviously, otherwise there is nothing to rank. But other than that, it basically fits any type of business.
Incredible. Okay, let's move on, guys. You guys are getting this. We can give you tons and tons of more examples across the board. I'm not going to bore you with more examples, but you get the point. So we're talking about that you can get, again, you're not paying a thing for SEO services until they get a result. Your client doesn't have to pay a thing, but we're getting fast results, 45 days on average. 80% are getting ranked within 45 days. They're sticking forever. So by offering this incredible pay per result offer, you can expect that once there's a result after 45 days, you're already in profit. They could stick for years and years and years. Each of these companies could be paying you $500, $1,000 in profit per month with the additional keywords without you doing anything other than giving away candy to a child. That is what it's like giving to a business. First page rankings for free. So you get fast results, there's a longevity of clients, and there's a potential of huge profit margins for years. Guys, if you are beginning to be blown away and you're seeing the potential of this insane market right in the chat box, light bulb. If a light bulb has gone off in your head and you're seeing the potential here, I want to see who's starting to see it. Who's getting to see everything? And I can see Brandon, you're about to crush it, my man. You were talking before, and I know you've got a bit of experience in this. And no wonder why you were the first to answer. Okay, people going berserk and bonkers at the same time. So now let's get into the fine details. I want to make sure you walk away with this. You understand exactly what's happening, because it gets even better. We're only halfway through this. Let me just share with you why it gets better for you. So again, this is your offer to your clients. You're going to say to them, you only pay us when we get you on the first page of Google. You pay nothing until we get to the first page of Google. Now, recommended pricing. Now, if you want to be super kind to do it at $550, you can do it at $550. You're still making a ton of money. But let's just say you're going to kill the opposition by saying $775 a month. And you can go $550 and be more conservative perhaps with a smaller business, or 775 with a slightly bigger business. You decide, but it's less than $1,000. We recommend definitely less than $1,000 because that is going to kill all the opposition. Together with your pay per result offer, it's totally irresistible. So let's just use a middle ground of 775. That's for every 12 keywords. Now, we're only going to recommend they go 12 keywords to begin with. We want to get them a result, and then they're going to be sucked in and want more and more and more. For every 12 keywords, we can charge them another $775. Now, for the 775 you're charging, which is absolutely murdering the opposition, the wholesale cost to you is $275, which means your profit for that client is immediate. On day 45, on average, when we're getting at least one of their keywords to the first page of Google, you'll be making $500 a month in profit, which means in 12 months, that's $6,000 a year that's in your pocket as profit. Now, you can choose the keywords for them. They can choose the keywords. If you needed to be consulted, you don't even have to take care of that. We'll help you with that as well. Once a client gets his first or her first keyword to the top of Google, then the payment is made. And that's it. So you basically, even for the second month, you should be on average, be in profit. And then we've seen the longevity of the potential of the length of a client. So again, month one, we're going to set up. Month two, we're getting keywords first page. Month three, month four, etc. What we recommend, again, you're going to work. This is what you're going to do. You're going to have a 12-month commitment. But again, the client is only going to pay when we get a result. Plus, you're going to offer an exit point. So there's absolute clarity, and they have the ability to leave if they want. After 6 months, if we didn't rank at least 2 of the keywords in 6 months, they can exit the agreement. So you literally remove all of the risk, and it's all on us. Itamar, anything you want to add? You want to add to this?
Yeah, I'm looking. So I want to make it. I think you explained it very clearly. I just want to emphasize the $49 a month, so there won't be any questions about it later. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, if you can look at the wholesale cost slide that Barry is showing now, it's $275 per month for 12 keywords. Usually we sell 10, and we use the 2 to close the sale if somebody is, not sure they want to join. So you add them an extra 2. You can charge as much as you want. That's 100%. We recommend staying under $1,000, like Barry said. There is a $49 a month maintenance fee. It's actually setup fee. It's written maintenance, but it's a setup fee per account that is not result-based. Meaning when somebody joined, if a merchant joins the service, they need to pay $49 a month, whether you get them a result or you don't get them a result. This is we don't get any objections on that, because $49 is really not a price somebody objects to when going into an SEO campaign. But if you do get any objections, the $49 are 100% refundable if during the agreement period of 12 months we don't get them on the first page of Google. So it's basically zero risk, 100%. That's it. I think everything is extremely clear, and within 2-3 months you should be in profit, 100%.
Exactly. So let me just make clear. I want you to see this and understand this, guys. Okay, just bear with me 30 seconds and you have the entire picture. Again, there is a maintenance fee of $49. So in month one, we're not expecting a result, remember. We're expecting a result in 45 days. But in month one, is at $49. Again, you have to remember the market is demanding $1,000, $2,000 setup fee, $3,000 setup fee. None of that. All the risk is on us. All we're asking is $49. Now, if you absolutely, you are concerned, maybe a business may not want to do that.
No, Barry, they shouldn't be concerned at all. It's nothing. $49 is nothing. We get 0 objections. Nobody objects $49, and there's a 100% refund. So what would they object to?
Exactly.
Really, it's a moot point.
Exactly. Just want to again reiterate the point he was making. There's a refund. So that is the major point here. Month number 2, again, we're expecting, in most cases, you're expecting that a keyword will already rank on the first page of Google, which means that your income, remember, if you're charging $775, that is the amount you're charging the client. Now, you can absorb that $49 yourself on month number 2. So the company is only basically spend $49 setup fee. That is it. You can absorb the $49. And even if you did, you'll be making $451 in profit already in month 2, month 3, consistently. Longevity of clients, we've seen that. So you can see that you're basically talking about $451 a month, which is pure profit in your pocket. That annual for 12 months, they continue doing just that. No extra keywords. That'd be putting $5,412 in your pocket. Now, here's the next point. And that's what you saw with the examples we shared before. And that is, you can expect after month 3, 4, 5, once you're getting more and more keywords that are getting to the front page of Google, they're going to want more keywords. If they want more keywords, you then obviously would charge them more for another set of keywords. Now, let's say you're extremely conservative, and for the next set of keywords, you only charge them an extra $550. That means that in month 8, let's say that's where they want the extra keywords, but it could happen a lot earlier. And we've seen in our examples before that this has happened a lot earlier than that. That would be putting $726 of profit inside of your pocket. They want more keywords, you could be getting $1,000 in profit inside of your pocket. So imagine in a normal case scenario where you have a company that's getting keywords on the front of a page of Google, is getting results, they're paying less than anyone else. Let's say you charge them $775, which kills the opposition. They're going to want more keywords. This is how you turn a client without any extra work into $1,000 a month profit in your pocket. That's $12,000 a year. 8 clients, it's a 6-figure business. This is as much as giving away candy to a child, giving away first page Google rankings to a client, to a business, with absolutely no demand for money up front whatsoever. You don't have the commitment. You are basically telling them first page Google ranking, or you don't pay a thing. Now, I want to make sure you get the terminology, guys, because we're going to kill. Not only are we going to be able to grab a piece of this market, we're going to do this the right way. We're going to show the marketplace what we're offering, and we're going to be very clear with our language, because I want you guys to build a long-term business as well. The ability for you to make fast sales with this is crazy, but I want to make sure that this is going to turn into a long-term business for you as well that can keep you going for a long, long time. Therefore, please note this. We are not guaranteeing a result, but what we are guaranteeing is that they will not pay until we get a result, right? You're about to meet a top-notch company. We stand behind them. They've been introduced to us by some of the big companies. They're in this digital industry because of the success of previous umbrella members. We've now been introduced to an absolutely incredible company. You're going to meet them in a second. It's been tried and tested with a ton of social proof and success. Okay, you have to be aware though, if you've got in the middle of New York City and you've got Plumber, New York City, it may take more than 2 months for a really, really, really difficult keyword. It may take 3 months or 4 months. You have to bear that in mind. But in a normal case, the average case, you should be able to get results in 45 days. So it's important that you tell me it's a PPR, paper result, and not a guaranteed result. Guys, does everyone understand the language? We want to position this the right way. I want you not only just to get fast sales, I want you to build a fast reputation to be able to do this medium and long term as well. Give me a big yes in the chat box if you understand the difference. We're not guaranteeing a result. We're guaranteeing they're not paying until they get a result. I was going to wait for 990 yes, or we will have to stop here because I don't want anyone in any shape or form accidentally misleading anyone. This is not something we need to do, want to do. We want to protect our status, and we want to protect the team that you're about to work with. This is absolutely imperative you get this. All right, you guys get this. Great. Now, is this going to work for any business? Here are the conditions. One, they've got to have a website. Okay. It could be a new business. They could have practically no presence online, but they do have to have a website. If they don't have a website, you can build them a website. Heck, that's an opportunity for an upsell. If you want to make a lot of extra money, you can outsource that and sell them a website. And by the way, if they got a bad website, you can do the same thing. Massive opportunity here. The second precondition is that it's got to be in English language. So you need it where people are going to search for that type of business in English. That includes all the English-speaking world. And their site does need to be hosted in the country where they want to rank. So if you're working with a New Zealand company, they need to have their servers in New Zealand. If you're working with an Australian company, they need to have their servers in Australia. Or, again, as a potential upsell, to move them to service in their local country, which would speed up their performance of their website in any case. I work with service and retail companies, high-end companies, low-end companies, any type of business practically. Those are the two conditions. Even if they don't meet those two conditions, that is an opportunity for another upsell. Of course, America, Jay Brooks. Right? America, of course. I'm talking about every English-speaking country, including every other country outside of America. So everywhere, English-speaking country. Okay, guys, would you like to meet your new teammates? Would you like to meet the company that's going to allow you to be able to generate this sort of recurring income where your investment, once there is a result, is a minuscule $275 a month, allowing you to enjoy incredible recurring profits? Who wants to meet the company, yes or no? Guys, we have a very special guest on the line, and I want to make sure we got 999 yeses, where he's going to be bitterly upset. Okay, wonderful. All right, let's meet Jason Capodanno who's a general manager, he's a GM at Green Banana. They're doing something insane for you. This is not something that they would do for anyone else. Again, just before Jason, you join us, and Brett, if you can just get Jason on the line, I'd appreciate it. I hope he can join us here. Here's something very important. They're only doing this for you. Why? Because Umbrella's unparalleled previous success. As a result of that, we had some very, very, very big fish in the digital agency that introduced Itamar's team to this company. And as a result of previous success that our members have had because of Itamar's incredible training, step-by-step training, we've now got a breakthrough no one else has possibly going to be able to get in this market. So guys, Brett, if you can bring Jason onto the call, I'd very much appreciate it.
Excited to be on the call. Thank you.
It really is a pleasure. Thank you so much for bringing this to our members. Jason, I know you are doing something very, very special here for our members. Can you just share with everyone again, just what is it that you are doing specifically for our members? And I know it's based on the relationship that you've got with Umbrella. Share with everyone exactly what Green Banana SEO is doing for our members.
Yes, we're doing something that is that's very unique just for your members. We don't offer this out anywhere else. And it's really three small pieces, or large pieces, I shouldn't say small pieces. One is when one of your members does sign up through the Green Banana Pay Performance SEO model, we are offering the ability to receive 20% more keywords than what our traditional offering that we have. So depending on the tiers that they sign up for, they'll receive 20% additional keywords at no additional cost. The second side is we are giving them an out, meaning all of our contracts are 12-month contracts. However, we are giving a out clause based on performance to your team after 6 months, and we're excited to offer that to you and offer that unique ability only to your group, and with the knowledge that majority of the times when it's happening is what you'll see in the success of the program is additional keywords being able to be added onto what you currently have contracted with us. But we'd like to give you that out option and extend that to you for its success, so you can see its success.
Awesome, and these are huge points. And of course, on top of that, which is really the icing on the cake, Jason, is the element of the special agency pricing that you're providing for our members, which again, it's an amazing thing that you're doing, because it's allowing members to really go out there, start to close deals, knowing that there's a lot of profit that's going to be made. And one of the things that we've seen with your numbers that made it just so attractive to work with you guys is the longevity of your clients. You have so many happy clients that once they come in, once you're getting them, Jason, initial sales, we're seeing that these guys, we've seen companies staying with you for years and years and years. And I know this is something that you guys are renowned for. And I think that just adds to the value that your service was going to provide our members.
That is true, because it's not only just the service that we provide, but it's also the success that comes with the service that has really kept this relationship very strong with you or with our members that use our services. So we're excited to put that into play on your side as well.
And the other thing which I find very exciting is the fact that because your company has been getting these remarkable results, we're seeing here case studies that getting ranks on the first page of Google in 45 days, which is practically unheard of. And you've systemized this entire process, which obviously makes it very, very exciting for our members. But one of the things that I think is also additionally beneficial here is that you guys, because of the value of that service and the fast results, is that you're finding that the end user, the end business, are then signing up for additional keywords and more keywords, which is another benefit. And obviously, it's like an in-house upsell that our clients are going to benefit from, right? And that is, of course, the benefits of providing an amazing service to a client base.
That is correct, and that's proven with not only with the success of our service, but again, the success of the performance of the keywords that they sign up for originally, that you do see those additional add-on sales come into the programs. And the nice side about it that's unique to you guys is, again, we're giving you, when you do the add-ons, you have that additional 20% special that's offered to you on top of the discounted pricing rate that you get.
Awesome. Jason, guys, let's just give a big thank you to Jason, the GM at Green Banana SEO, for providing this absolutely amazing offer to our members. Guys, give everyone a big thank you to Jason in the chat box. Again, Jason, thank you so much. People going absolutely berserk here. And they've done an absolute awesome thing, but we really do owe this to Itamar. Guys, let's just look at what Green Banana, what they're going to be doing for you. Let's just give a vivid example. I want you to understand this is not just a company that provides SEO services. These guys have got it down to a T. We're going to use a real client example, Mosquito Shield, their project with Green Banana, just so you understand what they're doing in SEO. And you don't need to understand what's really going on behind the scenes, but I do want you to get a feel for who you are about to be sending your clients to. Again, don't forget, you don't have to do anything here, and all the risk is on Green Banana. They don't do this for any agency. They're doing it for Umbrella and you as a member of our team. So this is the client's Mosquito Shield. The idea was to try and rank between 10 or 20 phrases for 17 locations. So this is a big deal. They started April 2017. Now look at this. They took care, I mean, this is what they do when it comes to SEO. They take care of keyword phrases. They take care of on-page optimization. You don't need to understand what's going on, but there's a ton of work that's going on behind the scenes. Image optimization on the client's website, social shares. So they're searching for YouTube videos about the client that has views, shares, etc. And Facebook or Twitter for posts or tweets that's properly been shared or retweeted. Internal link sealer, they're taking care of Google Maps. There's a lot of work there that has to be done. Citations. And by the way, anyone that knows anything about SEO, each one of these sections could be an upsell. Other companies are charging more for doing things like this. They're building site maps for the company, submit sites and site maps. They're taking care of content as well, so that the company is creating content, acceleration images. Again, if you know something about SEO, you know there's a ton of work that's going on here with the schema, the code bloat. I won't bore you with the technical terms and the links, but guys, aren't you amazed that you can get all of this from the most incredible SEO company of its kind that's willing to work only with you as an umbrella member for just $275 a month once they get a result, where you'll be charging your client, at the very least, you should be charging $550 a month, if not $775, whilst absolutely annihilating the opposition. Guys, give me a big wow in the chat box if you are absolutely amazed by what you now have in your hands. You literally, this is it. It is game over. If you can give away candy to a child, could you give away, is there anyone, let me ask you a very simple question. Is there any person here that could not offer free first page Google rankings and you do not pay a thing until we get a result? Is there anyone that cannot do that? I mean, if you could give candy to a child, if you could shoot fish in a barrel, you could give away for free. You don't have to sell anything. Oh, Business Owner says, but I know these other SEO companies are going to cost me $1,000 a month after when you get a result. No, Mr. Pizza Man. No, Mr. Plumber. We only charge $575. That's 50% of the lowest that we saw, pretty much 50% of what we saw from the research that we saw earlier. Right? This is absolutely crazy. And by the way, in the Mosquito Shield, example I just gave, within 3 months, 92% got of those keywords got page 1 rankings. Look at this, and these are all the different locations, the different franchises. Some have got 10 out of their 10 keywords, 8 out of 10 their keywords, 10 out of 10. This is after 3 months. 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 11 out of 12, 19 out of 20. Right, guys? Incredible. All right. I can see you're absolutely blown away by this. Now, let's show you how you're going to position yourself as a mega agency. I don't care if you're starting off. I don't care if you've never done this in your entire life and you've never made a sale in your entire life. From the get-go, you're already going to be positioned as a mega agency. Here's why. Number 1, onboarding. The processes of onboarding and managing a client working together with us could not be easier. There's just 3 easy steps. This is it. Follow the steps. Number 1, there's an agreement that we're going to provide for you. It's an agreement template. You can have your heading on that, your logo, but it's an agreement. So it's going to say on it that it's for 12 months. They've got an exit after 6 months. You don't pay a thing until we get your result. Then it's going to cost you whatever you decided you want to charge them per month. That's the agreement. Done for you. Number 2, order. You're going to submit that agreement and the credit card information using our tools to start the campaign. It's as simple as taking a number down, submitting. That's it. Copy, paste, that's it. And number 3, you're going to be able to track the results and share with your client. It is simple as copying and pasting. And here's something incredible. Your agency, you'll be able to offer regular reports. The system will churn out reports regularly that you can share with your new client. Again, he's not paying until, or she's not paying until we get them a result. You'll be able to do this with white labeled. It can be white labeled with your agency on it if you wish. This is totally up to you. If you prefer to be working with Green Banana, you can do that. You can do this with your own agency, which is absolutely incredible. So you have the complete full flexibility. You're positioned overnight as an SEO company. Number 3, we've made getting leads and turning them into clients dead simple. What happens if you don't know how to generate leads? Well, would you like to learn how to generate leads? Literally like this. You can give this away. You don't have to speak to anyone. We're going to show you how to do this on auto. Literally, you'll be able to do this with a lead generation system. You guys want to see that? Guys, give me a big yes in the chat box if you would like to be able to bring in a deluge of companies that would jump all over you and want this free service or this free offer until we get them a result. Right? It's 3 easy steps. Number 1, we're going to drive traffic from endless leads using the most incredible system on the web called Lead Scrape. We've got training. We'll show you how to use it. And we've got, especially for our umbrella members, you can get that for a ridiculously big discount as well. Basically, you're going to use our email templates. You're going to copy and paste them. You're going to get these leads out of Lead Scrape, and you just send them off. That's it. You're going to then refer them to your agency website. You guys want to see what an agency website looks like? It's ridiculous. Let me just share with you what your agency website is going to look like. I think this is going to completely blow you away. Guys, I want you to imagine, if you can see my screen right now, I want you to see that logo? You can have your logo of your agency. This is your mega agency done for you. Pay per results SEO, your website with your keyword phrases rank on page 1 or you don't pay. Simple. This is a stunning site. It's got all the social proof, looks absolutely stunning, makes an incredible offer. What are you waiting for? And has a form to fill out. Everyone that comes to that form, fills out that form, is now someone that wants your services. Guys, who here can copy and paste a winning email template, take emails from businesses that you'll be able to scrape for nothing, literally, and you then copy and paste and send? Who can do that? Give me a big I can in the chat box if you can do that. I don't want anyone here left behind. This is so simple. This is really simple. I don't think we could have made it any easier. All right, so that is it. There's no selling, guys. There's no convincing. It's a free offer until you get a result, and the potential's absolutely crazy. Guys, we're going to go another step further. You haven't fallen off your chair. We're also certifying you, giving you instant expert status. So anyone that's starting out, forget it. It is game over. You're now certified SEO expert, and you've got all the social proof in the world. You've got the PowerPoints that you can show the results that are being generated by your team. You can walk in with your head held high if you want to go in anywhere. Or if someone reaches out to you on your website, you can literally show them the results that we're generating. Your website already does that for you. Also, if you have no idea how to get paid, you don't have a merchant account, you don't have a PayPal account, you want to have hands-off billing, well, we've done that for you as well. Itamar, share with everyone what Umbrella's doing to make this so easy for anyone to get started immediately, giving this stuff away for free and starting to land clients today.
So when you join Umbrella, then you don't have to have an LLC or an S Corp. All you have to do is have a bank account. So you connect your bank account to our platform. The billing of the end client is done for you. You tell us how much you agreed with them. They signed the agreement, let's say $750 a month. We bill them $750 a month, minus 275, minus 49, minus 6% billing and management fees, and you get the rest delivered to your bank account every 25th of the month. So it's really hands off. Even the billing is done for you. And Barry, I want to add something that is key. You mentioned it. Case studies. Case studies are super important, guys. The fact that GB is allowing us to use their case studies they worked on businesses for years, and go into businesses and say, we did this, and use it in our email marketing, and use it on our website, and use it in our meetings, and use it in our networking, and use it in our presentation. It gives us a lot of credibility. So we have the site, we're certified, and we have case studies showing a myriad of different businesses getting tremendous results over a very long time. So all the social proof of an agency is something that you get. In addition to that, we're also going to do a quick 101 SEO, so you guys know exactly all the slides that Barry kind of skipped over because we're being very considerate of everybody's time. We're going to give it some more time on the training so you can actually understand how it works and have a meaningful conversation about it. So all those wrapped together pretty much gives you, like Barry says, an expert status going into a business, knowing and having the social proof.
Exactly. And you don't even have to go into a business. You can wait for them to come to you with our lead generation system. Guys, this is a quick way to making initial money, and there's a long time to receive money when you're getting results like that. So the average time to start getting a paycheck is already in the second month. The time 3+ that you're going to keep this client potentially 3, 4, 5 years. It's just not going to end. And on top of that, they're going to increase their keywords, which means a $500 a month client that's making you say $500 in profit in the first couple of months can easily jump to $726 to $1,001 a month, and it just keeps on growing. That is the potential when you can offer this type of offer. Again, the road to 6 figures is very simple. You can literally get a ton of businesses, lead scrape them. You can then send them a lead generation email, send them to your lead generation system, your lead generation page, website. That's going to, again, you can white label it if you want. You can then, if you want, once businesses reach out to you, speak to them and just give them away something for free until we get them a result. Second month, you should be heavily in profit, and those numbers could potentially grow with no extra work. Literally, with more keywords, once you get to that $1,000 a month, which you could and should be able to get after a certain amount of time, a single client can be worth $12,000 a year in profit, not in sales, in profit. With just 9 clients, that's over $108,000 in absolute profit just by giving away Google rankings, first page Google rankings for nothing until we get a result. Guys, give me a big BA if you are absolutely blown away. I'm just going to wait for 995 BAs, or we can take a very early bath and people going absolutely bonkers. This is absolutely insane. So guys, just recap, and something crazy is about to happen. You're about to see something that we're going to do for you that's even more insane than the training we've already shared for you the last hour. But let's just recap to make sure everyone's got this. You've now got a pay per result SEO offer. It's 100% done for you. You've got low wholesale prices, just $275 for 12 keywords. That's insane. That allows you, even if you were to be totally lowball and start selling at $500 after we get a result, you'll be $225 a month in profit, over $3,000 in profit. The clients can choose the keywords, or our team can do it for you, free consultation. Marketing, sales, and tech video training. so you can watch this immediately. You'll be able to watch this, get access, and start applying this immediately. Dedicated website to sell this per result SEO service. You've got marketing and sales collateral, the PowerPoint presentations, all the social proofs that you want, certification, so you're positioned as a mega agency instantly. All the bidding's done for you. You don't even have to have an LLC, and everything else is taken care of you for you as well. We've got tech support. Our team is here to help you. You can do the bidding yourself, absolutely. You can actually take care of this. Everything is there for you to start doing this immediately. Guys, welcome to USEO, the most irresistible offer that you could possibly make to a business. You could do this, by the way, with online stores as well. You're not limited just to local businesses. You're getting everything you need here. Step-by-step videos, wholesale pricing, client game marketing essentials kit, professional website lead generation system, certification, live training, white label, the step-by-step videos that go through absolutely everything you need to get started, to be able to get prospects, to turn prospects into clients. I don't care if you can't walk down on Main Street. I don't care if you don't want to talk to anyone. I don't care if you don't want to do any proactive marketing. You want to wait for leads to come to you. It doesn't make a difference. You just need to understand that you are armed with an offer businesses cannot refuse. You're working with an absolute monster new team that's now yours, that you're getting a pay-per result offer that you can offer to any business. No rank, you don't pay, they don't pay. Full money back on the $49 for the maintenance, for the setup fee. Exit clause if they don't get 2 keywords on page 1 within 6 months. Proven fast results for local clients. They stay for a long time. This was an incredible company recommended by the biggest people that you can imagine, biggest companies you know in the digital marketing arena. You're getting a client getting marketing essentials kit with Flyers Agency's website. You've got case studies, email smarts, PowerPoint presentations, sales scripts, LinkedIn training, everything you need to make sales without selling. Remember, we don't need to sell because we're giving away something for free. All the marketing support that you need to help with the process will arm you with absolutely everything that you need, everything you see right now. So there's nothing, someone asks you a question, there's nothing that will be missing that you don't have in order to answer it. You don't need to have any prior experience doing this before. You become an official certified SEO expert by Umbrella, also by Green Banana. So you walk in, or when someone reaches out to you, you are certified. You're certified and therefore can position yourself the right way. Live follow-up training sessions with Itamar. No one left behind. The CEO at Umbrella that's brought this incredible offer thanks to his networking in this industry, thanks to results of our Umbrella success stories from the past. Itamar will be sharing you and holding your hand every step of the way. There is not a person I know that gives back more to his members than Itamar, and the results that people have been getting have been extraordinary. That's allowed him to be able to network and bring better and better ideas and opportunities for each one of our members. You're getting absolutely everything right now. There is literally thousands and thousands of dollars of value here. There's like $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 of value. Guys, we're about to do something crazy. Listen, last week we shared this training with a small group of our members. They all went bananas. Green Banana, they went bananas. Here's a list. If you're on this screen, you know that you're on this webinar last week. They went absolutely bananas for this. As a result of a crazy response, we have limited, this is real, we have limited opportunities for you to please, and we've got something insane that's about to happen. Trust me, when you see it, you will go bananas. It's about to happen. The seats will be given up on a first come, first served basis. It will come down very shortly as Green Banana will not be able to work with everyone that's going to want to jump on this. So please be ready. Here's what's happening. You have 2 options. This is absolutely insane. For just $997 a year, you get access to everything. Or if you prefer, just $297 and $97 a month, whichever is easier for you. The spots are limited. It may go even after this webinar. Last month, we introduced something to our members. We had to close it after 1 single replay email. So this will, and I think this may go fast. So guys, please be ready. The link's about to be given out. You need to be ready. Here we go. It is Grab USEO. Grab USEO. Again, Grab USEO. As soon as you join, let me know in the chat box. It's insane. You can join at just $9.97, or you can get involved right now for just $2.97 and $97 a month. So it's easy for you to grab this, apply it, join us for the training, start making some sales, give this away. Just give it away to as many businesses. You are doing them a massive favor. You need to understand this. You're not selling. You're there to provide amazing value. Your obligation as a result is to give this away to any business you can, because there is not a company out there, very few, and they're charging a lot more for paper results. You're giving this away for nothing. All the risk is on us, on Green Banana. You just reap the rewards. And I can already see people are joining, are on the page right now, left, right, and center. I'll be reading out names in just a second, guys. As soon as you join, let me know in the chat box. Itamar, what are your initial comments?
I think we made it very affordable for everybody to join. $297 plus $97 a month basically means that if you're doing your job correctly and having at least one client within the first 3 months, you're basically covering for the entire program by month 4. So, and then in profit. So I think it's something that anybody can do. In addition to it, I think everybody here who are already doing digital marketing and are more marketing professionals and have a bundle of other services that they're selling, they already know that pay-per-result SEO is a winning proposition, and SEO bundles with everything. If you're doing reputation management, SEO bundles with it. You're doing Facebook advertising, SEO bundles with it. You're doing even Google PPC, SEO bundles with it. Website building, obviously. Whatever you're doing in digital marketing, SEO is complementary, and everybody wants to be on the first page of Google. And if you're a bit newer to the business, if you have some marketing and sales affinity, but you didn't really get into selling digital marketing services until now, having a pay-per-result proposition is one of the easiest propositions you can go into market with, right? Because you're not asking people for money out of pocket. You're basically saying, look, it's on me. I'm going to prove to you that I'm the best. I'm going to get you ranked. And when I get you ranked, you're going to pay. So overall, very easy to get into the program. Great service. Going to have a lot of good training, recorded and live to complement. And very good proposition, both for experienced and newbie marketers.
I can say initial people already joining, and there's a lot of people on there right now. Regini Balalikar, you're in, you are safe. Eleni Porterido, you're in and you are safe. Edward Seed, you're in and you are safe. Colin Litchford, you're in and you are safe. I can see Direct Mark, I'm not sure what your name is. I don't have a name, I just have the company name. You're in and you are safe. Guys, every time I refresh, more people are joining. Joy Ladu, you've made it. You are safe. You are SEO bananas, and the opportunity to work with Green Banana. Raja Patel, you are SEO bananas as well. The opportunity is now there for you guys. Start giving this away. I can see more people are joining as I speak. Let us know in the chat box. We're going to be answering all of your questions, guys. I will sit here and we will help you through this because we have been told by Green Banana that are allowing us to bring people on. We had a lot of people that joined last week. We had a very small webinar. Many of them joined on the training last week. This is now open to you. This is literally it. So you want to join ASAP. Let's start answering Itamar. There's a lot of questions that are coming up. But guys, I just want to let you know, if you're having a problem joining, you need to speak to a spouse. You need to wait 24 hours. You haven't got your credit card, whatever it might be. Go to Save You SEO. Go to SaveUSEO.com and fill out the 20-second form. Do this immediately. Fill out the form at SaveUSEO.com. First come, first serve basis. We will honor anyone that's filling out that form right now, even if you can't join at this very moment. The web secure you a spot. This is a guarantee that we've got if you're able to join shortly. So again, go to Save USEO if you're having a problem joining, or you need to speak to someone, or you want to speak to a member of our team. Whatever it is, do it right away and do not hesitate. Itamar.
Again, let's. I think, guys, if this is one of the most interesting options I think we ever pulled together. I don't know of any other company that offers pay-per-result services in these prices. The only companies I do know of are companies that are working with very big businesses, not $1,000 to $5,000, but way, way up there, and working with them for years. And it's only when getting into a bundle of new keywords. So I think we have an extremely unique proposition here. Barry, there are a lot of questions. I think we should go over some of them that might be interesting for everybody. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So one of the it's an important question. We haven't went through this. Will is asking. So totally sold. Quick question: would the 6% handling fee apply to the entire $775 or just my cut? So it's just your cut. It's not from the top line revenues. Okay. I think that's very important. Let's see what else we have here. Is this white hat SEO and within Google guidelines? Third time asking this question. Sorry, Marianne, first time I'm seeing it. It's 100% white hat. We're not using any cloaking. We're not using any high traffic, low value websites. We're not using any bot buy links that can go away. We're not doing anything that is against Google regulations. You need to take into consideration that this company has been in business for the past 9 years and is also servicing white label servicing huge companies. So, for example, it services a company called Affinity X, which is one of the biggest white label companies in the world for digital marketing services and BPO services. They're definitely not going to risk getting kicked out of Google because of any issues. No, they're just super experts. What sort of niches qualify for the program? Because certain industries and their keywords have massive keyword cost and competition in those niches. So basically, we don't disqualify any niche. The key here, you need to take into consideration, we're talking about local SEO, guys. Okay, local SEO meaning from the location I'm searching. These are not national campaigns. We do national campaigns, but they have higher cost. So for example, if you're an online brand, right, you're an e-commerce brand, and you want to get ranked, you don't really, you don't want to get ranked on, Williamsburg, New York, right? Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York, somebody searching from Williamsburg, that's not really, hitting the mark for you. What you want to get ranked on is nationally. Like anybody searching from the US, you want to be on the top, on the first page of Google under those keywords. That's much more expensive. 99% of businesses are local businesses, and they don't care about being national. The lawyer, the pizzeria, the HVAC, the pediatrician, the psychiatrist, the lawyer, the gift shop, whatever it is, they're selling, in a 10, 20, 30, 40-mile radius, so they only care about hyperlocal. Getting hyperlocal results is much, much easier than getting national results, hence the lowest pricing. Can we do something for national? Can we do something for e-commerce? Definitely, yes. I'm going to talk about it in the training. I'm going to show you the special pricing we have for national campaigns, but it's only benchmark pricing because we actually need to have GB give a job proposal to each one of those clients, but it could be an amazing payday for you guys if you get a national campaign, obviously, and we do support that. Let's see what else we're seeing here. And Barry, feel free to read to me any questions that you see.
I can just tell you additional people that just joined. Brian Beach, you're in and safe. Gerald, you're in and safe. Amy Blaine, you're in. Paul Bagorio, you're in and are safe. Brian Elliott, you've made it. Brian Woodcock, you're in and safe. You are the last people to join. Roger, you're in and you are safe as well. Regina, you're in as well. Zandina, you're in and you are safe. Kurt, you're in and you are safe as well. Arsenio Martinez, you are the last person to join. You are safe. It is going absolutely berserk here. Guys, this is going to go fast. Let us know as soon as you join in the chat box. As soon as I refresh, more people have joined as well. So please, guys, let us know in the chat box as soon as you join. Sorry, it's Mark.
Yeah, MC is asking, is it good for lawyers? 100%. Lawyers are one of the best niches possible. They usually have the money to pay. They're extremely local, right? And sometimes if they're not local, they're part of a national company, then they want to work locally, and then you can use them to expand to additional locations of the same law firm. So lawyers are super. Any white collar service is excellent for us. But again, it really doesn't matter. Think about it. We search for everything, right, as consumers. Whatever we get, whenever we have some sort of purchasing decision to make, I'm just taking something like weird that I don't usually buy. I don't know, specialty glass figurines. It's a thing. People collect them. So even those businesses, want to get ranked. For the people who are searching for them, they want to get ranked on page 1. So it doesn't really matter if it's a lawyer, it's an HVAC. All businesses are equal in the eyes of Google. They all want to be on the page 1 of Google, and we can help each and every one of them. And even B2B. Somebody asked me about what was it? I think it was a sawmill, and can we help them? Definitely, 100%. If they are getting searched, if they need help getting on page 1, then definitely. Some businesses, I think, will say we don't really need it. Like we're working with some businesses, like very big wholesale businesses, manufacturers would work maybe with 40, 50 distributors, and they don't really care about attracting more traffic. But even they are very interested in the branding aspect, right? Like we saw with Tropicana. Tropicana wants to be on the first page of Google, not just because they want to attract traffic for white labeling their shampoo products, but because when you search for white label shampoo products, they want their name to be first. So there is also an additional branding aspect to it. So for a big size company, even paying the national prices that I'm going to share with you in the training is not a big deal at all. Yeah. So let's see what else we have here.
Tamar, a great question is coming in from our very special member, Dr. David Glass. And he's saying, like in New York, for example, imagine like a dental implant NYC, right? That's obviously a much demanded keyword. It may not take 45 days to get a result right there, but can we just make this clear? Is Green Banana going to work with people that are in NYC and New York City for these different types of companies?
Yeah. I got this question, though, before. You need to take into consideration that NYC, if we're looking at the 4 boroughs, has about 9 million people in it. So Google will actually create miniature DMAs inside New York. So if you're searching from Williamsburg, right, you're searching from Williamsburg, Google will want to give you the first results from your neighborhood, or at least from your borough. It wouldn't go to the first, doctor at 80th Street in Manhattan. It will want to give you doctors from Brooklyn near your neighborhood. So it's hyper local. So for that reason, we can definitely help a dental implant clinic that is anywhere in New York. It will be much easier for us. If they want specifically to cover the entire New York City, all boroughs, all DMAs that Google provide, we can do that, but that might take more time and might cost a little bit more.
Okay, people, I mean, again, this is absolutely huge for you. And Dr. David, you're in New York City. I mean, you're surrounded by these businesses. You literally, when you walk your dog, imagine walking down Midtown, where you are there by at the south of Manhattan. Just walk around giving this away. It's like candy. Dr. David, you've got candy in your hand. Give it away to businesses. This is your opportunity. It's literally, you've got nothing to lose with this. There's no upfront cost for you. It's not costing you to give this away. You just give it away as much as you possibly can. You go out to a restaurant, give it away. You go into your lawyer, give it away. To your accountant, to your real estate agent, just give it away. Dr. David, this is it. Give it away, all right? So GIA, this is our motto, guys. Give it away, GIA. And I want you guys to start getting this mindset that we are providing value. And look, one of the big things, I've learned this now, Itamar, from meeting so many of our members over the years. I mean, it just again and again and again. It is members that really believe that what they're doing is providing value are the members that are able to be able to get things done and be able to make things happen to get results. I want you to understand the value proposition that you've got in your hands. I want you to feel good about this. I want you to realize that when you go to bed at night, I'm actually going out tomorrow morning. I'm going to help a ton of people. This is almost philanthropy. Literally giving away first page Google rankings on someone else's dime. They're doing all the work. Green Banana is going to be working day and night, working in order to get you results, because that's how they're going to get the $275, and you can pick up your $775 minus the $275. That's $500 in your pocket, right? So I want you to realize the value of what you've got in your pocket. The minute you realize that, I think it's the minute that you have the ability to explode this type of business. You have the potential, because now you feel, oh my gosh, I can actually help those businesses, your friends, your accountants, your lawyers. You've actually got something they're going to say, what? You'll do that for me? All on your expense? You know, there are companies that are charging $3,000 for setup fees just to get started. No, none of that. There's no $3,000 setup fees. You're giving this away, giving it away. All right. So I want you to realize that. I want you to feel the power, and I want you to feel good. This is a breakthrough transformational moment if you can understand this one point. Guys, you get this? Just be right in the chat box. I get it. If you understand the transformation that you can experience when you've got something really powerful that you can be proud of, right? Very powerful. Itamar, I know you're still picking up a lot of the questions. Feel free to answer.
Yeah, excellent questions we have here. So when is the training started? Is getting started? That's a good question. Next coming Tuesday, the 25th, we're opening the members area for everybody. It includes all the information and tools, recorded videos. In addition to that, we're also starting with live training. The live training will complement the recorded training, enhance it. We'll do QAs, we'll do hot seats, and we basically build out the training throughout an entire month with this new group. And in addition to it, you also have all the recorded training, so you can have all the sales and marketing tactics, all the technical onboarding already recorded and ready to go, and obviously the certification test, so you can go ahead and get certified. So I think it will be, so that's on the 25th, everything. You're going to get the email for your account activation, and we're going to do our first live session together. So let's see what else we have here. Does this work only in the US or globally? I think that's an excellent question. It works in any English-speaking country. So US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, I would say South Africa to an extent. And in those countries, as long as the website is hosted in that country. Okay, so when you talk with your clients, just make sure that the website, for example, if it's a US client, in the US, it's like 99% always in the US. But sometimes in other countries, they may host a website in Europe or in the United States. We can help you. We can advise you now to move the site to hosting inside the country. And once it's inside the English-speaking country where you want it to rank, then we can work on it. In 90% of the time, that's always the case.
Massive update. JL has already got 2 people ready to onboard. When I said to you at the beginning that we're going to see people here that are going to be ready to go by the end of this training, I'm seeing it already. And you're starting to see there are people here that, perhaps have even been in this before, have never been able to make a sale, have had clients that are impossible to sell to. Hey, just give me a $2,000 upfront fee. Just do this, just do that. No, you're giving it away for free. That removes all the resistance. We now have people that are closing deals. This is incredible. It's happening again. It happened last week, and now it's happening again. Now, last week, it's not surprising. It happened because last week we did this for our umbrella members, and our umbrella members have been trained by Itamar, some of them for a number of months. So these guys already get it. And these are not people that are necessarily got agencies. Many of them have never made money in their lives doing this before, never. But because of the training they got from Itamar, it is so simple, and they're just following the right techniques. They're starting to get sales, and that's how some of them, last week, started to do that live on this training, and I'm seeing it happen again right now. Itamar.
Yeah. So first off, JL, congratulations, man. That's awesome. And I'm sorry, but you do have to wait until the 25th because setting up your account requires some manual work. And without your account, you can't onboard anything because the entire onboarding process starts in your account. Another excellent question we got from Brian, and I also saw a similar question from somebody else. I forget your name. I'm using my client. I also have a client lined up. They're on the Drupal platform. Is that okay? So first off, Drupal platform is excellent. all platforms, we work with all platforms. The hardest platform to work with is Wix because they don't allow us to get into the code, but we even work with Wix. So we even rank, we have a lot of Wix customers and we rank a lot of Wix sites. So Wix will work, Weebly would work, Moonfruit will work, Mono Solutions will work, Drupal, WordPress, Square, any platform that you can think of. And obviously, if it was hand-built, then that's also very easy because then we can really get into the code and control everything. So all these platforms are okay. Just one thing, again, make sure the client you want to rank hosts their website in the country. So usually with big systems like Wix and Weebly, because of the GDPR, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I'm sure many of you have. New guidelines from Europe, and there were also older guidelines. The big systems already differentiated hosting websites from Europe in Europe, hosting websites from the United States in the United States. I'm not sure what they're doing with websites in South America and what they're doing with websites in the Middle East and Eastern regions. I think they host them in those relevant parts, but it could be either Europe cluster or United States cluster. Just make sure that's all. Just make sure the website is hosted in its country. If you're in the United States and your client is a U.S. client, 99.999% they're hosted in the United States. And if you're in Europe, probably the same. And if you're in other countries, just check it. Let's see what else we have.
Yeah, what happens, in the unlikely event, because again, the results we're getting, the time, etc. But what happens if, for whatever reason, a client stops paying? What's the process then?
A client can't stop paying. The client needs to sign a 12-month agreement. Actual physical paper that they need to sign, okay? And that 12-month agreement allows them an exit clause. An exit clause is within 6 months, after 6 months, if we don't rank at least 2 keywords, then they can get out without any, issues and without any compensation to us. Other than that, they need to abide by the contract. I don't know. We don't have any clients that are just not paying.
And again, guys,
company signs a. You're asking me about an edge case that doesn't happen. Exactly. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Again, I want you guys to realize and focus. Again, what you said, Itamar, about these being edge cases, guys, it may happen once in the blue moon. You don't need to worry about that. You need to focus. This is your one goal, is give away this candy to as many businesses as possible. Just give it away. Everywhere you go, just give it away. Every family member. Yeah, go on, Itamar.
Yeah, Barry, I just want to add one thing. I agree with you that the marketing tactic should be anywhere you go. You propose this, and that's the trait of a good salesman. Besides doing, obviously, online marketing that we're going to talk about, propose this anywhere. But you need to safeguard yourself, not because you're worried about if the client doesn't pay and then where the money is going to come from and if your client is going to get sued or not. They are legitimate concerns, but it's not your main concern. Your main concern is finding a good client that would stick with you for years. If you're talking with somebody and you understand on the get-go that they're strapped for cash, that there is a high probability that once you rank them, they won't be able to pay you, don't onboard that client. That client is going to be just grief. You're not going to see money from it, right? So why go through the trouble of doing that? You are in a position where you can choose your clients. You have a tremendous offer. It's a pay-per-result SEO. You can pick and choose your clients. You don't have to onboard anybody that wants to join. They need to sign an agreement. You need to understand they're serious people and they're willing to work for the long term. The pay-per-result proposition is so strong that really, I don't think you'll have any issue starting a conversation. When I say conversation, it could be an email conversation, chat conversation, or physical conversation with any business about this opportunity. So pick and choose the right ones that would stay with you for years instead of having headaches about replacing clients again and again because they churn out because they weren't able to pay you the day you signed them up.
Great advice. And guys, I can see a few other questions about what ifs and what ifs. Again, my main focus, Itamar, is that people don't need to worry about those edge case scenarios of what ifs. Again, if you're giving this away, again, Itamar's right about, just be a little bit careful. You don't want to just give this away to someone that you know who's no way going to pay. That's just a waste of everyone's time. But to go into a regular business, you're talking to your lawyer, your accountant, your dentist. Again, we're going to show you how to do this online. You don't have to go into anywhere. But I want you to realize that you're giving something so valuable away. You don't need to do this yourself. You could literally get, if you want to know a blowout tactic right now, you could find someone in university in a summer recess or on holiday, someone that's in marketing, someone that's in sales, and just say, listen, let's and give them a profit share. You can give them a profit share on anything that's generated. Tell them the price and tell them what the profit share is, and just unleash people. You don't need to do anything yourself. I want you to understand, again, the value proposition is so great. In fact, you don't even need to be in the location that you want the person you want to work with. You don't even need to be there. They could be in New York. You could be in Los Angeles. You could be in the Sahara Desert. It doesn't matter, right? Again, you've got to realize the proposition you've got is incredible. And businesses need this, and they want this, and they don't really have a choice, really. If you're a pizzeria in the middle of a certain town, you're not feeling too good about yourself that someone else is stealing your clients. And bear that in mind.
Yeah, and Barry, we have let's see, we have two good questions. Mike is asking, can you show the slides again of what Green Banana team will be doing for the SEO? Do you want to go over it? Maybe we have some time now to kind of spend 5 minutes on those slides, and I can explain what they're doing.
Sure, you can. Let me just get that, and you can share exactly what's going on in the various sections.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm still going to do it fast, otherwise we can be here for an hour. This is the most basic thing that you need to do on the website. It's called dividing your keywords into relevancy in different pages. So imagine going into a website, and we're talking about Mosquito Shield. Mosquito Shield is a company that provides basically tick spraying and mosquito spraying and dealing with all those hassles, and mainly in the summer. And imagine having all those different services: tick spraying, mosquito spraying, and additional services in one page. Google goes to that page and say, hey, that's not specifically relevant to any service. It's a lot of services under some kind of category. So because it's not very specific, it's not the most specific answer I can give to a search like tick spraying coming from Buffalo. So what Green Banana will go into that website and turn that page with all those services into 5, 6, 7 different pages with those specific services relating to the specific keyword phrases that the client chose, having a consultation with GB, or they just chose those keywords, and having a dedicated link for each one of them. That immediately makes the site much more specific to different types of searches. One page with one link that includes the keyword and the title for each keyword that they need. So, Barry, can you continue? Yeah. So right here, we have an example of what we call meta tags. Meta tags are basically tags that are used to tell search engines what are the different elements of certain parts of a website. So for example, do you know where you browse on a website? You browse and you get to a website, and on the top of your browser, you see a name of that page. It's called a title. So you need the title to have the keyword of the page and the same keyword that you have in the link of the page also in the title. You need to have a description to tell Google how relevant this page is. You need to have different types of tags for different types of things, okay? And that's very important. A lot of tagging is also done on images, it's done on content, and you'll see in a second when I explain about schema, there is also additional markup language to help Google even more recognize the different elements of the site. One of the most important things that they do, they add content to the website. So for example, if it's a website without a lot of content, they need pages with about 1,000 words to rank well. And out of those 1,000 words, they do a 3%, 1 to 3% density of the keyword. So imagine an article about tick spraying in Buffalo, and in that article, mentioning between 1% to 3%, let's say 3% out of 1,000, 30 times, between 10 to 30 times the keyword tick spray Buffalo. That really helps with ranking. Image optimization is basically the same. You can attach tags to images, and you can even add text on top of an image to make it more relevant to a search engine. That's an additional tagging option. Yeah, and if we can continue, and I'm sorry, Barry, for asking you to move the slides. As you know, I have a little bit of a computer issue with the GTW, so I can't share my screen today. Social shares, that's another important aspect. So if that business already has some social shares, let's say they have a Twitter and each tweet has a few retweets, and maybe they have a YouTube with one video, maybe they have just a Facebook with a few images, and maybe they don't have any social venue. And in that case, GB will actually open a Facebook page for them, and maybe even a Twitter, depending on how much work is needed. They would use those tweets that are already been tweeted or the Facebook post and link back to the website under specific keywords, okay? And also create additional content that will rank better on those social networks, and again, link to the website. And in addition to that, they'll take the embed code from the different social networks and also put it on the website itself. And yeah, so in terms of link silo, a link silo is basically a place that includes all the linkage between all the pages. So it's not a sitemap. Maybe you heard about a sitemap. A sitemap is basically all the different pages of a website ordered in a map, like one after another, link of all the pages. No, a silo is what it tells Google which page points to which page, including all those pointing links, not only the page link. And that's also very important. There is no really time to get too much into why, but it's very important. And if we can continue with, I think we have like 10 more sections to go through, so maybe we should run through it a bit faster. I'm sorry, guys. Google Maps. Google Maps is key. Google Maps is part of the local listing that GB is doing. You need to have NAP, a name, address, phone number. If you guys are part of, some of you are part of our UEM members and you're working with the X, then you know this. You need to have the exact phone name, phone address, and number of a business on Google Maps, and additionally in top leading directories across the web with the description and the relevant images, all directing back to the website. So that's key. In addition to that, if they don't have Google Maps, or Google My Business, and if they don't have a Google Plus, GB will actually open one for them. Okay, so that's an additional massive manual work. Think about it. They're going to do that for the business. That's a lot of work. Everything that I mentioned so far is a ton of work. That's, by the way, guys, why we need the 12-month commitment. It's a lot of work, especially when we get started, a lot of setup work, and then we're enjoying the fruits, the benefits, the fruits of our labor over the period of 12 months. If we don't have that 12 months, we're not going to be making money. Citations. Citations is another way to create backlinks. Basically, you put the information of the website in different high-ranking directories, and those link back to the website. GB will create about 15 of those in the first 3 months, even if the business doesn't have listings currently. It's not as aggressive as working with the X. The X will do 70 citations and allow you fast control of all of them, but it's something that they need to do, and they do it well for the ranking. Build a sitemap. I already talked about it. The sitemap basically tells Google, hey, these are all the different pages on the site. Google URL Submit, Google Search Console, Google FetchBot are all tools from Google that help us understand. Google FetchBot, for example, help us understand how Google how Google bot see our website. Does it see it as we want the bot to see it when it crawls the website, or maybe it's not seeing it as we want to see it, and then they can optimize. So these are tools that we install on the website, allow them to optimize the website. Acceleration images, basically it's a trick that you can do with images. You can take the image, you can change its color, add a border, add some text to it, and reposition it as a different image, while adding text to it and making it specifically unique with the border image. Then Google treats it as a unique image, even though we might have used that image in another place on the website with different text, different coloring, different shading, invert colors, or different border. So it's a technique of using the same assets to basically fool, quote unquote, Google to think it's unique content. And in addition to that, we don't host the images on the website. We host the images in Imager, which allows us to create another backlink into the website. Yeah. Schema. Probably everybody heard about that. Schema it's not new, but it's new because many businesses have not yet implemented it. Schema offers a higher, it's a markup language, very similar to meta tags, and it allows us to tell Google about different elements of a website. So for example, it's a vocabulary that allows us to say, let's say you have a blog article, okay? And you want to say to Google, and you have the name of the writer, and the name of the writer is James Brooks. And you want to tell Google, James Brooks is the writer of the blog, okay? So when you search, as part of the search results on Google, you'll actually see writer James Brooks. And you can tell them, hey, this number is reviews, okay? And this number is a zip code, and this number is an address. And you can even say this element is a menu. So Google will show it on the Google My Business page, or will present it as a menu in the search results on the page itself. So it's basically a way to help Google deep dive into the website and explain to Google what every element of the website is, so Google can visually present it to searchers. Or today, a lot of people search using voice. This becomes even more important because voice searches are much more segmented, are deeper searches. A person may search for a restaurant. They would say, I'm looking for an Italian restaurant with a vegan menu that offers panini and is open Saturday after 8 p.m. It's actually a search that you can do on voice. Now, for a site that has the right markdown language, the right schema, they will come up. For a site that is not schema tagged, they will just not come up in the search because they don't have the information to provide to Google. That gives you a very, very good edge on other websites. Again, you can appreciate how much work that is, right? Even with automated tools. So again, a lot of kudos to GB for doing all this for the 275 on success, right? Pretty amazing. And I think you guys can also understand why other agencies are taking $1,000 to $5,000 a month, right? Which is what I used to do. And it's fair because it is a lot of work.
Itamar, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but this is going absolutely crazy, guys. You literally, we can get back to this in just a second. You can just finish this off, but guys, this is it. You need to go right now. If you want to be part of this, we are running out of spots. So you need to go right now. There's 2 options on the page. I can see Carol Brady, you're in and you are safe. Dawn Malcolm, you're in and you are safe. Harvey Z, you're in and you are safe. Goodall, you're in and you are safe. Marth, you're in and safe. Gabrielle Mend, you're in and safe. Ben Yong, you made it. You are safe. Tim Berg, you're in and you're safe. Jared, you're in and you are safe. Alexis, you're in and safe. Simon, you're in, you've done it. Alahua, you're in and you are safe as well. Abina, you're in and you are safe. Guys, there are 2 links on this page. We'll get back to the description in just a second. There's only 2 options. It is Grab, USEO. You have 2 options over there. You can either join at just $997 a year, or Easy to get started. Just $297 and then $97 a month. This is an insane offer. There is literally, you should be able by month 2 to start having clients that are you're making money. You'll be in profit. This is the situation. You could join at a $297, and Tony, you can get it right now. This is better than payment options. It's just $297 and then $97 a month. This is absolutely insane. JP's asking, will this be offered again at some point? I don't know, James, or JP rather. We have no idea at this point. We've got limited spots, and I can see this is going crazy, and we cannot have too many people working with green bananas. It has to happen right now. If you want to save a spot, you go to saveuseo.com, saveuseo.com, and we're even running out of spots over there as well. So please do that ASAP. Let's get back to the SEO. The last thing you wanted to talk about.
No, I think we pretty much went through all the slides, Barry. I think we can save something for the training. I actually, instead of going I went through it as fast as I can, but I just want everybody to have some sense of what it is, because I know a lot of members, even though they have a lot of marketing experience, they may not have specific SEO experience. But I think enough is enough, and we can save the rest for training.
Tell me something. Can you, Mark? Can you rank a company or ourselves for a particular state or a particular county, or is it just for like a city or a town?
We can even rank nationally, but the prices we're talking about are for specific local searches. If somebody wants to be ranked for the entire state, it's obviously going to cost more.
JP, my thoughts with you is going through some, as a very special member of ours, JPP is going through some difficult times health-wise. And on behalf of everyone in this community, JPP, our thoughts and our blessings and our prayers are with you, my friend. Stay strong, and we'll be there. Just come back stronger, and reach out to us when you get some good news, my friend, okay? Okay, can we use this to... everyone's saying prayers for JP. So JP, there's no choice now. You're going to have to get through this. You're going to be. JPP says, "I will beat this." JPP, you just got the blessing, the prayers of hundreds of our fellow members, and there is no choice. You're going to have to beat through this now. And we look forward to seeing you on the other side, stronger and a lot better. Okay, can we do this for our own website? Can we use this for our own agency website? That we're going to be selling these services in our local area? The answer is, of course, they can, correct?
Of course. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it is such an opportunity, guys, for you to be able to grab this, apply this for yourself, grab people into it. I can see some very smart people that have already seen the opportunity and saying, wait a minute, I could do this as well. I could do this as well. I could use a service which is extremely affordable. And I can start ranking for this service locally. Guys, that is absolute genius. You guys get it. Andrew Hudson, you are safe. Joey Nadeau, you're in now and you are safe. Ringo, you are in and you are safe. Great to have you on board, Ringo. Listen, John Robbins has said, I already have 12 clients. Wait a minute. John Robbins, are you telling me that you have been giving this away during this training? And you have 12. I mean, how the heck have you pulled that off? That's absolutely bonkers. Okay. Yes, it's either 997, guys. Either 997 a year or 297 and then 97 a month. The choice is yours. It's very simple either way you want to go. And time is running out. So you need to do this ASAP. Okay, Itamar, a question's coming in, and I won't mention the person's name. Here's the question. I'm going to paraphrase it just so you absolutely can answer this and help our members. For someone that is starting out, that has not had success online, offline, has never been in sales, sees this as a tremendous opportunity, is this something that they could grab themselves? Is there any major learning curve or something they need to be beware of, something they should be careful about to discover whether this really is for them or not?
I think it really depends on the person, right? So the easy answer is to say 100% yes, right? If you have the ability to learn new material and you have the ability to apply yourself and do the necessary work, then yeah, of course. It's not more difficult than, because it's productized services, right? You're not actually fulfilling the service is being fulfilled for you. You're getting all the sales and marketing collateral already ready and optimized. You're getting the email marketing, the sales scripts, you're getting the website, you're getting the case studies. So you don't really need to invent yourself. You don't need to be a marketer. And you don't need to have a lot of marketing experience. What you do need to do is listen to the training very, very carefully. And obviously, you need to apply yourself the same you would need in any other business to make sales. Okay? If there is a joke. Well, I can't. I don't remember the entire joke, but the guy goes to heaven and he says, "God, I was a righteous Christian all my life. I was praying. I helped people. I gave to everybody. Why couldn't you help me win the lottery once?" So God looks at that guy and he says, "Fill up a lottery form, you cheap bastard." And the moral of the story is we actually need to apply ourselves. So having the best software in the world and the best service in the world is a great beginning, but the real answer is apply yourself. And I don't see any issue for you to succeed.
Itamar, you are an incredible marketer, an amazing leader, a phenomenal trainer, but not the greatest, not the best comedian I've ever heard. That was almost perfect.
No, not the best.
Yeah, and I'm not sure whether the little swear at the end was part of the original joke. But you know what? I agree, though. Joel's agreeing with the message behind the joke. That's the most important thing. Okay. There's good questions coming in. I really do appreciate this. Guys, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. If you're on the fence, I want to know why. I want to know why you would not want to jump on this right now. I want you to tell me in one sentence what is holding you back from grabbing this. This is literally an offer that businesses cannot refuse. Okay, and I'd love to know. Okay, would John Burr fill out the form at saveuseo.com if you have that issue? Okay, Vinny, fill out the form right now at saveuseo and say that I sent you that. Vinny, you're going to do that right now. Okay, Martin is saying, Itamar, this sounds too good to be true. Is there a catch? Can you share with everyone why? Let's go backwards. Can you share what is going on with Green Banana? How they make money, guys. You have to understand, and Itamar, you elaborate upon this. They're making money not from the first $275, but the fact that they are able to grab a client for years and years that's likely to buy more and more and more keyword packages. So a client to Green Banana, they know their numbers. It's like hosting companies. Did you know that hosting companies, if you work as an affiliate, are willing to pay you 3-4x whatever they make from their first month from your client because they know their numbers. So they're willing to pay out $100, $125 for you to give them a client that only pays them a small amount of that fee because they know their numbers. Green Banana understands that once they got a client that's coming in with 12 keywords, they're getting $275 plus the $49, of course. But then the money's in them helping getting a result for that client. So they buy another 12 keywords, another 12 keywords, another 12 keywords. And they've done this again and again and again. So they understand their numbers. It just so happens that this opens an amazing opportunity for you as well. So they make money from the continued service of your clients. You, on the other hand, since that's the way that Green Banana is really going to profit, you are set to profit as well at the same time. Because when they add another 12 keywords, you get paid another, whatever you charge them for the first 12 keywords. That's how you can get to $1,000, $1,500 a month in profit per client. So it's a perfect synergy, a perfect storm between what is Green Banana's interest and your interest. Is there anything you want to add to that? Because I think there's a huge, huge point in terms of why Green Banana does this and what our members are set to gain by doing this. In the meantime, Steve Brabner, you're in and you are safe. Sandra L. Lomas, you are in and you are safe. Brad Dixon, you are in and you are safe. Tony R., you're in and you are safe as well. Itamar.
So I totally agree. I think Green Banana, as well as every member on this webinar, should be there to sell 30 keywords, 40 keywords, and not just 10 keywords. Actually, Green Banana suggests using a tactic that we start with 30 keywords and we downsell into 20 or to 10. Obviously, there is also the tactic of starting with 10, proving yourself, going up to 20 and 30. I imagine the more confident you feel with the product after initial 1 or 2 clients, the easier it will be to actually start with, hey, I suggest we do these bunch of keywords, and then you can allow the client to take you down. Now, the cool thing about pay-per-result is, even if the client goes for 30 keywords, and let's say each 10 keywords is $500, just for the sake of the easy calculation, only they don't pay $1,500 for the first keyword we rank them. They pay $500 for the first 1 to 10 keywords, and only on keyword 11th would they pay additional $500, taking them up to $1,000 a month. And only on keywords 21st, they're going to pay $1,500, right? So because it's pay-per-result, basically the client hedges their bets. So if we don't rank them on, if we don't rank them on 10, we're not going to get, if we don't rank them on the first 10, they're never going to pay on the additional 10, 20, 30 keywords, right? Only if we do an extremely good job of ranking all their first 10 keywords on the first page, will they actually be billed for the second tier of the second 10 keywords. So it's a great, great package for any customer. They're completely hedged. They're completely safe. And as you mentioned, Barry, yeah, go ahead.
No, please.
No, I'm saying, as you mentioned, obviously that's where the money is for Green Banana. Having a client for 2-3 years with 30 keywords, that's where it's really paying off.
Big time. Okay, great question from Rob Hanley. And I'm going to address this, Anita. I'd love your feedback as well. Rob is saying, I've joined so many things and I've never applied. It's never panned out. I didn't apply myself to them because I wasn't confident it would be worth it. Okay. So the question Rob is basically asking is, for someone that has never had success before and is concerned that I've been there, I've tried it, I've not succeeded, why is this different? Who else, and I appreciate you asking that, Rob, because I want to ask you guys, who else feels the same way? I've tried so many things online. I've tried this, I've tried that. Maybe some of you tried e-commerce. Some of you tried this, it's, something else. And why is this going to be different? If that is a question that you're asking, right in the chat box, me. Okay. So I want to do the following, guys. On Monday, we have a mastermind session for our mastermind members. Everyone that is joining right now will be invited to that Monday. Michael, please make sure that everyone that joins right now will be added to that Monday mastermind training. This Monday, I'm going to be dedicating, this is going to be a live Zoom, so we do a video Zoom, we get to see one another, we do hot seats, and we're going to be focusing on overcoming everything. I want to do hot seats. If you're joining today and you're feeling like that, I want to do a hot seat with you. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you know what? If you have a problem and you need to have some sort of personal hot seat thereafter, I will do that for you. I don't want anyone here being left behind. So this is special. This will be for the next 3 people only that have a problem with self-confidence, have never achieved success before, would like me to walk them through the process and handhold them to help them to achieve a confidence. I'm going to invite you to our mastermind sessions on Mondays. First one starts on Monday next week. I will take care of you personally. I need to know as soon as you join with those people, if you feel that there's something that has been holding you back, you're lacking accountability. And by the way, I'd even mention this, Itamar. Additionally, once you join, you can set yourself up for an accountability call. with one of our accountability managers. So if you've got a problem with accountability, we are actually adding that as soon as you join. You can set yourself up for a call. And I recommend you do this 10 days from now, 7 days from now, or if you really are lacking a bit of confidence internally right now, perhaps you want to do that call immediately. Okay, so anyone that's suffering from that, this is your chance to join right now. And I really do appreciate whoever asked that question. I mentioned your name just a minute ago. I've forgotten who it is. I appreciate you asking the questions. I can see that, Rob, I can see that's 3 or 4 people had the same issue as well. So I appreciate that very, very much. Guys, we're coming down to the wire. Stephen Rubin, you're in and you are safe. Marcella, you're in and you are safe. Guys, it's now or never. Again, the links are grab USEO if you want to join right now. By the way, if you want to join at the 297, it's on the right-hand side. Below the 997, there's a link there if you want to do the subscription. The choice is yours. Save USEO. If you're having a problem joining right now, you want to speak to a member of our team. Itamar, further questions?
So further questions. I don't see additional new questions. I think we answered pretty much everything that, or at least most things. If I missed something, please let us know again in the chat box.
Okay,
I think all the questions have been answered.
So I do see a couple of people actually have asked the same question in terms of the best types of niches. Is there like a particular expertise that Green Banana has, you would say that, you know, these are amazing? Or have we seen, I mean, we've seen a plethora of different types of businesses that they've worked for. What have you seen in terms of the areas of success that they've had?
It's very diverse. As even we saw with the case studies that we presented, you have anything from a bank to a white label shampoo provider to a restaurant and lawyers and anything in between. As I said before, SEO is not a niche play. Okay, it could be a niche play for a niche company. Basically, any company needs SEO. So there is no real reason to go after specific niches more than others. The competitiveness in local search really depends on location. Okay, some locales which have a higher density of businesses and higher density of population, in those locales, it's obviously more competitive. But it doesn't matter which type of business you are. If you're in a dense area in terms of businesses, then it's going to be more competitive for you. So HVAC, lawyers, accountants, doctors, gift shops, saloons, bars, clubs, whatever you need. There isn't a specific niche.
I can see that Jerry Smith, you're in and you are safe as well. Michael Mine, you're in and you are safe as well. This is going absolutely crazy. Branka, fill out the form and Save USEO. We've got a couple of spots left right now. If you fill out the form of Save USEO, you want to join tomorrow. We'll save a spot if you fill out that form in the next couple of minutes. It's now or never. Brilliant question coming from Laurie Cutler. Brilliant question. The question from Laurie is basically, this is an amazing, I'm sold on this idea, but what happens if there's other services that I could sell with this? Perhaps you can share with everyone, Itamar, since they may not know you as part of Umbrella. Can you share with everyone what Umbrella is doing? And once you're part of this program, the plethora of other types of services you can provide. Thanks again for the networking and the success that previous Umbrella members have had. Brilliant question. Definitely.
So I think Laurie meant something else, but I'll answer both of your questions. The Umbrella is covering most of the local marketing industry. So anything that you need to sell to small businesses and need low cost, wholesale prices, very good training, easy go-to-market, innovative technology and service, fulfillment done for you, whether it's card link offers, whether it's reputation management, whether it's media buying, whether it's any of those different types of marketing services, then you can definitely find them in the umbrella ecosystem. I think Lori was asking specifically about services provided by GB, and GB provide more services than SEO. Lori, currently we're focusing on SEO because I learned from experience, if you take a group of people like we have today, even if they're the most experienced salespeople in the world, and you try to train them on taking that product, taking several products to market at the same time, that's going to be very difficult. People will get confused and will not do a good job pitching this to potential clients. We want to first focus on pay-per-result SEO, and in the future, we'll open up additional services, okay? But if we want to move as a group and we want to be effective and we don't want to leave anybody behind, we need to focus on one thing, and what we have here is an amazing proposition. Once that one thing is already ingrained in your mind as a salesperson, as a marketer, two months from now, you can definitely add and bundle additional things. Or if you're doing marketing currently, you already know what you're offering and you can bundle it straight away. That's the way I view it.
Okay, and share with everyone, once someone, obviously there's an inherent upsell here because a company buys 10 or 12 keywords, they're going to want more keywords and more keywords. So there's an inherent upsell involved. But can you share with me, Itamar, with your years of experience of building a digital agency yourself, which is why you've been able to be so successful with Umbrella. Can you share with everyone, what would you think the next obvious upsell would be once someone has bought an SEO? What's the type of things that you would recommend that they would sell?
Reputation management. 100% reputation management.
Why is that?
Yeah. SEO basically, in addition to being obviously a branding solution, it's a traffic driver, right? So the more keywords we rank on page one, the more traffic that business is going to get. Now, the business is getting traffic, and it's true for any traffic service, by the way. I would say reputation management with Facebook advertising and Google PPC as well. The business is now getting traffic. Great. Traffic comes to the website or finds them, and then people research them. Let's say they find them on the first page. They go to the website looking for their Facebook embed. They see 2.5 stars and 4 reviews. They search for them online. They see them on Yelp, 3 stars, 5 reviews. Doesn't matter that they're on page 1. They're not going to convert. Right? They're not going to convert because even though they got found, and that's extremely important, that's an obvious step they need to take, once somebody saw their presence, they're saying, hey, they're getting bad reviews, they have low ranking, I don't want to work with these guys. So once you have traffic, reputation management becomes even more important, because if you don't have traffic, then nobody sees if you have good ranking or bad ranking. I'm kidding, somebody always sees, but it's less of an issue. Once you're paying for traffic and you're getting that traffic that you're paying for, having bad reviews is just not smart, because you're paying to lose customers instead of to gain them. So adding another $250 a month or even a $199 reputation management solution, you guys are making 50% on that. That's an additional $100 recurring, and the client is super, super happy because now you have a service generating positive reviews and quarantining negative reviews, and the client's ranking is going up. They're getting more conversions with the traffic you create for them, and then you have a perfect solution for the client. You're driving traffic, putting them on page 1 of Google, and you're helping them convert more traffic because you're giving them high ranking and good reviews, right? So that's super important. That's the first 2 things I would cover. If I'm doing SEO, I would cover the reputation management. Second thing really depends on what the client does. There are so many things we can do in marketing. If the client is a luxury business, I would do some magazine advertising, high-end advertising to help them take their brand up, one stage up. If the website is so-so, they might need a website redesign and replacement. I would add some more traffic to the SEO, whether it's Google PPC or Facebook advertising. And you do it gradually. As they see more traffic, then they have the reputation management, they see more conversions, they have more money, they want to give you more money to do a better job.
Awesome, awesome. Guys, any last minute questions? We've still got hundreds and hundreds of people here after 2 hours of this training, which is absolutely insane. Guys, I'd love to get your feedback on what you've heard today. Whether you joined or not, just give us it in a chat box. You know, a number between 0, that this wasn't very interesting, to 10, this was mind-blowing. Whether you joined or not, just give us a number in the chat box. I'm going to wait here for 500 numbers between 0 and 10. We got a 12, we got a 345, a 10 times 10. Oh, Jimmy, you're tough. 9, 12, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12. Wow, a few 12s. 100. Okay. People are extremely, extremely happy about this. Mind-blowing, says Sonia. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Again, Christmas is saying, just sounds too amazing to me. I don't know, anything you want to add to that, Itamar? I mean, it really is something amazing. And, you know, unfortunately, it happens, Itamar, and in this online world that we live in, that there's, you know, some people that may not have worked with Umbrella before, and the things that you've done there with Umbrella, the results you've generated, the companies you've worked with, including Yext and the other big guys in the industry, some of those industry leaders introduced us to Green Banana. You know, but there are some people that may be on this webinar for the very first time with us and don't know you, Itamar from Madam. What would you like to say to someone like that? That's, you know, and we know that this online world, it can be brutal. There's some really bad stuff out there. What would you like to share to someone that, you know, really feels comfortable with the idea, loves the idea, but, you know, maybe it's been burnt before with other companies? What would you like to say?
I don't know. I think they should think about it hard. Maybe have a conversation with one of our teammates. Make sure all their questions are being answered. If they have some sort of some concerns about the quality of the service, I would sit down. I would craft a few questions. I would get on the phone with one of our team members, and have a conversation about it, and alleviate all my concerns. And when I'm 100% sure, only then would I jump in. But don't put yourself in the position where you're saying, it can't be, or I don't know. So make sure you know. Ask the right questions, get the answers, get satisfaction. If you get satisfaction, join. If you don't, don't. But, you know, just having that, I don't know, that, you know, so don't join. That's enough. Join because you want it, you can sell it to people, and you want to make money. That's the reason to join. And if you are interested, really interested, and the only thing that is stopping you is some concerns, make sure you get satisfaction for those concerns. Ask the right questions, get the answers, and only then join.
Itamar, as you can tell, is such a straight person that understands, is able to look at the playing field and figure out, see the wood from the trees, and just gets to the core of things. To get to the core, you want a person like that on your side that understands the core of this marketplace, that understands the core of what you need to do to be successful, can help you when you have a problem. If you've got a hurdle to overcome, we'll help you to overcome it. Has a support team, which is absolutely sensational, and is there for our members. I'm just going to answer Dean, who's asking a very, very good question there. For someone that joins at 297 and, you know, wants to join, wants to test it out 297, and then realizes, oh my goodness, this is incredible, which you're going to realize very, very quickly once the live training starts. Would I be able to transfer to a 997? The answer is yes. If you join at 297 and you realize that this is just absolutely sensational, and, you know, it's going to save you hundreds of dollars to do so, then we got the 997. We will take care of you. So just make sure you take action, make the most of this, give away first page Google rankings for nothing, and just go for it. Guys, that's all I'm asking you guys who are part of this. Please just go for it. You owe it to yourself, the potential that you have. to make money with this is extraordinary. It does require you to take action. And we'll be there every step of the way to make sure if you've got any issues in terms of the action taking to help you. Let me ask. So Keith's saying, I believe in the value, but the commissions are too low. It's not commissions, Keith. There's no commissions here. You choose how much you make. The cost for you to run this is $275 once they get a result. You're not giving away something that's not valuable. You're giving away basically first page Google rankings. Yes, of course you can find Keith Johnson. You can find companies that will give you a white label perhaps of the SEO platform, but they're not going to give you a pay per result. They're not going to allow you to give away value for free up front, Keith. That is the proposition. It's not a matter of I'm an SEO company. There's thousands of people. There's a lot of sharks out there that position themselves as a, whether you can charge $1,200 if you want to. All right. If you want to be a shark, like, you know, some other people out there, and you don't know if you're going to get them a result or not, you're just working with a company, you have no idea whether they're going to get a result or not. I wouldn't do that. But if you want to do that, that's up to you. I would prefer to literally work with a company that its proof of its value is that it will not get paid a red cent for its SEO services until it delivers on an almighty result. That's the type of company I want to work with, Keith. So again, plenty of sharks out there. I don't want to be one of them, and I don't want our members to be one of them, because there's no need to, A, it's no need to do it, and B, it's wrong. And I certainly would not want to work with a company that's willing to give me a white label that doesn't stand behind its product, unless I know categorically that it's performing incredibly well and getting results. With Green Banana, even if you've never worked with them before, the fact that they will not get paid until they generate a first page ranking means they believe in their product to the point they're willing to invest an absolute fortune in every person you upload into the system before they're going to get paid a red cent. And they understand the reason why they do that, because they know if they keep that client for 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 years, they know they're going to make an absolute stack load of money. So they can afford, they know their numbers, they can afford to invest. And I hope you understand that, Keith, because you can really, really do yourself an injustice if you go away starting to flog SEO services. You have no idea whether you can get someone a result. If you're a great salesperson, you could probably make a lot of sales, but why would you want to put yourself in that position? Why, oh, why would you ever want to do that? And Tom's saying this, Tom Conte is saying that's not a good practice. Not at all. Guys, I want you to think of medium and long term as well. Yes, you can make a ton of money fast with this. But for goodness sake, guys, if you're going to build a business, make sure it's got the potential for medium and long term massive success. Build a name in your area or anywhere you want to do this. Build a reputation that people think are like, oh my gosh, this guy or this person is absolutely amazing, and stands behind his products or her products. Please, guys, focus on building something that is sustainable, that can make you a lot of money, medium and long term. Yes, we have aspirations to make a lot of money, but not at the expense of someone else, right? I want you to have that focus. It's so important. And I want you to realize, those of you that have joined, that you now have that peace of mind. You have that focus. You're working with a company, again, I reiterate, that will not get paid until it delivers a result, right? It's unheard of. You know, embrace it, apply it, and go for it. Okay, wonderful. Perfect. Long term. Carol's saying that's what's attracted me, the long term. Great. And Carol, of course, I'm not saying you can't make money fast, but if you're going to invest this time and make money, I want to make sure that it sticks, right? And you're going to grow upon it. And every month it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, because the client gets happier and pays for more keywords, and more you're bringing more people on, and you're building a reputation. I want you to build an asset you can be proud of. You can tell your friends and family about. You don't have to hide behind because you think you're sending snake oil. I don't want you to feel that way, because there's no need to do it, and it's wrong. All right, wonderful. When do we pay $275 a month? Only once the company has got a result for your client. which at that point, your client will be paying you a lot more than $275, right? You're going to be charging $500, $750. You decide, and obviously it's going to depend on the client. Wonderful. Rob's saying this is a decent offer. It is. Excellent. Rob's asking how much are your own members making now? Rob, we did this 6 days ago. The live training only starts next week, so no one's uploading clients, but we did have members on the call that actually have already closed deals in preparation for the live training next week when they're going to start uploading those clients. So Rob, in the last 6 days, no, the system hasn't been opened. Okay. How many keywords are we guaranteed to rank? Again, we're not guaranteeing a result, Freddie. What we're guaranteeing is that they will not pay until we get a result. Once they get that first page ranking for the first keyword, then they get paid, and Green Banana gets paid the $275. So again, no promises on results, a commitment they won't pay until they get a result. So great question, Jimmy. On $750, you'll be making $750 minus $275 and the $49 for the maintenance fee. So you're making on that.
That's about $426.
About $426 exactly. So you'll be making like $5,000 a year, over $5,000 a year by giving that away, Jimmy. Do that to 20 businesses. And this is, by the way, before they ask for more keywords. And then they ask for more keywords, those numbers are going to increase again. And that, instead of being $426, they could be $852, right? In profit per month, right? So that client very quickly could be worth $10,000 to you a year. You have 10 of those clients, Jimmy. It's a six-figure business, recurring. Remember, Green Banana is working for years and years and years with its clients because of the success that they are generating. But if we're offering the client free, how are we going to start ranking the client? Answer, Melissa, because Green Banana will get to work to rank the client, and then the client is going to pay, right? Exactly. The Green Banana is willing to invest its resources, its money, to get your client to the first page of Google so that you get paid and they get paid. Okay, I hope you guys see the power of that. Itamar, we are basically coming to an end here. I'm just going to read off. There's some more people that have joined, which is insane. Let me just again mention some extra names. Roberta, you're in and you are safe. Andreas Marth, you're in and you are safe. Benjamin Yo, you're in and you are safe. Alex Good, you're in and you're safe. Philip Maurice, you're in and you are safe. Petra Martinez, you're in and you are safe. Charles Morehouse, you're in and you are safe. Anne Eileen, you're in and you are safe as well. Guys, this is it. You have two options, and this is it. It's either Grab USEO, where you can join at just $997 a year, or just $297 and then $97 a month. Or if you need to speak to us, SaveUSEO.com. SaveUSEO.com. I recommend, if you're still here after nearly 3 hours and you're on the fence, fill out the form right now, Save USEO, and speak to one of our team members who will help you through the process. Itamar, first of all, on behalf of our entire community, thank you so much. You've done, again, a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to see results that our members start to generate, and that's just going to open up even more doors for our members because of the interactions you have at the very top of this community. But I'm going to leave the final word to you, my friend.
Thank you very much, Barry. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for spending 2.5 hours with us. We really appreciate it that we can share all this information with you about this program. I'm really excited to get started on Tuesday. I think pay-per-result SEO, as well as other pay-per-result programs that we have, we're trying to go in that direction all together. I think we're arming you with a solution that it's much easier, breaks the noise in the market, much easier to deliver, and can create a great impact for the client, something that you can be proud of, something of value that you will actually provide, and at the same time easy to sell and make a lot of money. You know, easy is quote unquote, but easier to sell than most marketing services. So I'm really looking for Tuesday, and thank you everybody for listening to us for all this time, and thank you, Barry.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tamar.